Time to grind some challenges. Woo!
Are you ready for our last Crucible match?
A lot. Wait, last Crucible match?
Yeah, I only got one more.
Is that how many I need?
Yeah. We're at 24.
Were we? Holy fuck. Okay. I didn't realize we were that close.
I have a bunch to do. So
This
that's fun.
terminal is about what...
Yeah.
Terminal is run by Dead Orbit. About what you expect. Lots of photos of people wearing black and a lot of nihilistic poetry. Ah, so my computer.
And then after this, all I need to do is the Vanguard Ops one, the Sever Altars of Sorrow one, and the Dares of Eternity one.
Nice.
Yeah, that's another thing, because I know
And
what
kill
you said.
5 more Taken, because that has to be the most annoying one.
I know Mochi said that they needed Sever. So, I mean, if Altar of Flame or the Altar is a alternative.
Blinding Wells for the Dares of Eternity one.
Well,
Altars.
there's
sorry. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, Altars. Yeah, Altars of Sorrow. Yep.
Yeah, Dare. If anything, I'm fucking going Dares. Not that I have anything against Blindwell. It's just fucking Dares was so much fun.
I'll run Dares if y'all running Dares.
We're gonna knock out our last Crucible match and then.
I'll join you for that last Crucible match.
Oh.
Because I
You're
still.
not allowed. No.
Oh no! Fire team matchmaking. How dare you matchmake without me?
Wait a second.
If you're talking about me, I went to Orbit.
You bitch.
I was gonna say, wait a second. I'm not even in that fire team.
Skill
I was
issue.
gonna say, I figured it would just be easier.
Kill issue.
Oh, so let me tell you also real quickly about how high my anxiety got yesterday.
Oh, story time.
Yeah. So, because your emblem reminded me about it.
Oh no, that's not a good way to start a story. Wait, my emblem or Steve's?
Your emblem.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
So,
What would my emblem have triggered?
I don't know. Getting shot in the head happens to the best of us.
the time I accidentally left the dinner in the oven too long.
Oh no.
No, but
Hi, Mochi.
so my pin finally arrived.
Okay.
And when my parents needed help taking my sister's old bed out from the guest bedroom and downstairs to the front yard of all places because my aunt was coming to pick it up. I let my pin sit on the living room sofa arm, and my dad saw it and was asking about it, which then got my mom involved. And then they were asking about it. So... yeah, so they're aware of the whole situation now.
Well...
And I'm not gonna lie, the response was a lot more positive than I thought it was gonna be.
Well, that's good, right?
That surprises me from the stories I've heard about your parents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hello, Rachel. Alright. I'm ready to kill some people.
Alright, time for the mayhems.
Just remember, Hunter, throw more grenades.
I can't, they're healing!
That's a mood, Mochi. I have like 2 Sever challenges left I have to do for like... Hello, Darker. I have like 2 Sever challenges I have left to do for like just seasonal challenges, and I am so putting them off because I just don't feel like it. I'm so happy they finally added a bug ship. I mean, I know there's the moth one, but that was a little too bug. I like the subtle bug design.
That's a little bit too much bug.
Yeah, it looks a little too much like the bug. It looks more bug than ship. This is more ship than bug.
Mothman.
Yeah, I gotta do it for the solstice too. I really don't feel like it.
Oh, that's right. I got the. I can check off that under the. Oh, right. I finished my 3 birds, 3 stones thing from that last Mayhem match I was a part of.
What else do I need to do?
So now I just need to get final blows with the season's legendary quest weapon, which I don't have yet. Because apparently this season I refuse to touch the
Shaq weeps.
That's good.
What?
In Discord, D posted that they have 8 discipline, and Longsword replied saying Shax weeps.
How do you only have 8 discipline?
Now we need
40
now we
stat
need a
armor from
crying
the event.
Shax. Now we need a
Oh.
crying Shax emote that's just called Shax weeps.
That you're right.
That needs to happen.
I like how the Hunter Solstice hood is literally just Cade. Like, it's his
What?
horn and his scar. Like, it's just Cade's head.
Is that actually what it is? I didn't think
It looks
I
like it.
I didn't know it was actually supposed to be like based off of that.
I don't think it's supposed to be, but it looks like it.
Oh, I am in.
Did that man disconnect? Because he just was standing there.
How am I alive? How the fuck am I alive?
Carefully.
The guy was AFK and he thunder crashed me. That's not
Dude.
cool.
How in the fuck did I survive
I think you got baited by an AFK guy.
He was just waiting there with thunder crash. He just immediately. I turned the corner. He's standing there and immediately thunder crashed.
Is that a friendly or that's an enemy squall?
Up.
Oh, I jumped into that. Woohoo!
Double play. Let's go.
Patrick.
Go me.
Oh, that's a sword. That's a sword. I almost
Ow.
did it again. I almost did it again.
Oh, okay. I heard that scared the shit out of me, but he wasn't going for me, so I'm
The thunder
fine.
crash.
Yeah.
Went for me.
Oh!
So it's funny you say that, Darker, because we're actually going to be swapping to dares after this game.
Ah!
Ow. I haven't done
Oh.
dares since they released.
I also can't tell if this was like a troll account or not. I like how the one time I went AFK for a slight bit to get a drink earlier. I had somebody pop into my stream with the name, what was it? I strongly dislike Twitch, and their only comment was, "We are entertained."
Good. I think?
I don't know. I took it as in them being sarcastic, so I deleted the message. Because, I mean, if you have a name like that...
Gallahorn.
More squall!
Oh, I just went into it.
You know
No.
you're playing Mayhem when you hear your teammates just sheer panicking for no fucking reason.
You will get more BXR, I believe. You will get your god roll soon. Probably.
What even
Ice.
would the god roll for that be considered?
I mean, it depends. I personally like, fuck you. I personally like...
What did I do?
You know what you fucking did! I personally like, what is it? Demolitionist Adrenaline Junkie, because it's funny, but, I don't know.
It do be a good roll.
I never really
I mean,
used...
the one I have has perpetual motion Adrenaline Junkie.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, technically the BXR is considered a lightweight frame, so...
It is a good PvP gun.
I know it is.
PvP gun.
But
Yeah.
I mean, like, the fact that the BXR is technically considered in the game file a lightweight, that plus perpetual motion makes me go really fast.
I missed.
Get the frig out of here, dude. A
All right.
4th streak. Let's go, man.
What's the highest streak you've ever gotten in Mayhem?
I don't know.
10.
Probably not very high.
Mine was only 8.
I'm on a 6 right now.
Yo, keep it
I
fucking
forgot
going.
I had an eager edge.
Your enemy is pushing for victory. Punish them for
How are they winning? I'm on a 6 kill
What
streak.
the fuck just pushed me?
Don't push me because I'm close to the edge.
Yo, I love Happy Feet.
That's what I think of it too. No!
I just saw the
oh God,
flashing
oh
of a
God.
Thundercraft behind a wall.
My streak.
Who know my streak?
He popped the frigging daybreak.
Ah, happens.
Your team. Oh, I got a crisis inverted. No, it wasn't.
Wow, I got a Riptide. Who could have seen that coming?
I'm shocked as much as you are.
Absolutely insane.
Ensemble headstone. That's not what I want.
Pizza time.
Pizza time.
Enjoy pizza, Rachel. Yo, shout out to the quote on the flavor text on DFA being a quote from Zagira. Rip in peace.
So to claim that.
Fragile focus
Ooh.
vorpal weapon
Pretty.
on Compass Rose. Huh.
5 more tickets, and then I have the ship, and then I have all the upgraded event card rewards.
I'll lame this completion.
What the kindling?
I'm going for the skateboarding immediately because it's
I also need
fucking
5
dope.
more. I also need 5 more for the ship. Yeah, that skateboarding emblem is the best. It's so good. I already have it. I love it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite emote I've ever had.
I'm real miffed that the one shader is part of the upgraded pass because I'm not. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not paying $10 for this.
Fuck. Of course, Dares is actually going to make me swap off my healing grenade.
They call me the Glizzy Goblin.
So. Okay.
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 Fuck it.
Yeah, I've been real slow with grinding the Solstice. I didn't even play at all yesterday. So I gotta crank out some stuff. These dares do be eternal. Hey, there's now 3 perfect pages of Triumph seals. That's satisfying. That makes Monkey Brain happy. I still don't even have Reaper yet. It's at 40. Oh my god, one Sever mission is only 20%. That's too much. I know you say it's not many, but that's too much.
That's why it's probably best to go altars.
Yeah, at least altars I can catalyst grind. I have to do at least one Sever though, because I still have the challenge to do it, like one of them with only Void or whatever. What is it exactly?
So, are we going to be waiting on anybody else to join in, or are we just going to go right into Dares?
I'm good to go.
Alrighty. Steve, you set?
Yep, I'm ready.
You don't need friends for Altars of Sorrow. It's a public event on the moon.
It's just it's
On the moon.
just it's more convenient if you have people in your fire team though.
I guess, but there's always people there. I've never gone to the moon and not had at least 2 other people there with me.
I occasionally get those, but most of the time when I get there, it's people who are not interested in that event at all.
Oof. Don't say Destiny doesn't like you. Destiny just likes everyone else more. Boom. Big brain.
That's a lie in my case.
It did take you. Wait, what's it called? I was gonna say Destiny does hate you because of people got 1,000 voices before you did, like 3 of them in a row.
Didn't. Man, it is crazy to me that you still don't have 1,000 voices.
I have it.
Oh, right! I forgot you do!
Yeah. It's more so if it was fucking... What pissed me off is it took me so many runs, and then there was that one run in which John got 3 of them in a fucking row, and then the second to last run I did to get it, Josh got fucking 3 in a row.
Good
Still
times.
don't have it.
Good times.
I still don't have 1,000 voices. I also don't have Vex Mytho class.
You know, I know in the grand scheme of things, I got super lucky and only needed 28 runs for Vex Myth class.
Come on down.
But, like,
Knights.
28
That's the flavor
runs.
text. I was gonna say, that's
Well,
the flavor
you
text
know.
to be added on to he's probably not gonna do it.
You know, just to be real with you, I'm on 0 runs of 0 runs. I've yet to try to.
Hey, that means,
I can't.
that means, if you get it first try, we legally get the, allowance to kill you.
Okay, that's fair. That will happen.
You will die.
I will.
So-
Actually.
Alright.
I need to do sever. I want the shotgun too. I've only crafted 1 gun this season. Well, I've crafted multiple, but only one of the seasonal guns. I crafted some of the opulent ones. I missed. I missed my Kniffy.
Spin the wheel.
Why do I still have this piece of shit on?
What is this piece of shit?
Lord of Wolves.
I mean, the only thing that's shit about it, in my opinion, is how much ammo you can hold on it.
Yeah, it really, if it had more ammo, I think I'd like it a lot more. If I had like 1.5 times the ammo, I think I'd be happy with it. I hate using hand cannons in PvE. Yeah, that's fair. Headstone on the new pistol's pretty nice. Why'd I get a text?
Man, this challenge is definitely going to be the death of me. I have to get grenade kills and attached grenade kills.
Oh. Yeah, it's DFA. Also, sorry if I'm like half paying attention while I play. I'm also like looking at my phone because I'm getting messages. So if I'm just kind of standing around for a little bit or barely shooting stuff, that's why. Also because hand cannons and PvE are dog water and no one can change my mind, except Sunshot. Oh, that went a little high.
Oh, of course, that's the boss that's over there.
Which stupid sniper? Let me tell you, if you're talking about Beloved, That thing's a PvP monster.
It is.
Everyone and their mother is using that thing. Oh, silicon aroma.
Must now prepare for our obstacle course. The inconceivable horse proclaims it utterly bonkers.
I went a little too soon.
Happens. Boop.
Spin the disc, contestants.
Gallarhorn. Murder time. Yeah, did you see that they're making the changes to gunsmith rank progress?
Put all four of your hands together.
Are they?
Yep,
The fallen.
Why?
because it goes way too slow. I'm very happy about it, because I still have not ever actually done a full rank up with Bancho. Got him. Man, I hope someday I can absolutely adore something as much as you adore Stasis, Darker. Oh, bless you. Double bless. Don't do it a
There you
third
go.
time. You lose your blessings on the third one.
I was always
Listen.
told if you sneeze 3 times in a row, it means you're pregnant.
Oh!
Oh,
Well, well, in that case.
congratulations.
Yeah, I was about to say, if that
I
happens,
ain't sneezed
congrats.
3 times.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Nah,
I'll
you
have
will
to
when
be in
I'm
a
done
row.
with you.
Ow.
Well, good game.
I like that series. Sucks that YouTube canceled it.
I don't actually remember it. I know the name, but I don't know what it's about, but I know it exists.
It was one of those YouTube original series that started the Game Grumps, and its story was actually really fucking good.
Ow.
It's just the stereotypical story of like you have the couch potato gamers that are trying to set up an esports team to try and win money. It only had 4 episodes, but like I said,
Yeah.
it was.
Oh
it
wait,
was
do you
really-
have to upgrade your event card to get that stuff? Shit. Man, I guess I gotta buy it. I want the skateboard.
Oh, I just need 70 more grenades. God, everything's so moving around so frequently.
Ow. Darker, Jotun is not meta. Jotun is absolutely just a meme pick. It's a
Josh would beg to differ.
It is not meta. It is a noob killer, and that's all. If you
Josh
know how to
would
walk,
strongly beg to differ.
well, he's wrong. If you know how to move to the left or right, Jotun is fucking garbage. It's better now with the catalyst, but it's not saying much. It is purely a noob killer. It's like fucking. It's like King K. Rool in Smash. Terrible character, but if you're bad at the game, oh boy, you can't do shit about him.
Big brig. I have one weakness.
Briggs.
A bigger brig.
Why do you do this?
Oh, don't get me wrong. That's not me being critical of people that get killed by Yo, and I suck at the game. I get killed by it all the time. I'm just saying people who are really good at the game shouldn't get killed by it. Guardian down.
Triumphant nay.
Yo, do you have the skateboard emote equipped?
Yeah.
Let me see it. Good.
Just wait. Gets better.
Yo, do the kickflip.
There it is.
Based.
Wait, hold. Wait, hold. Look. And he does this. Woo!
Yo, that's sick as shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely worth $10. I'm pouring money into that later.
Bad luck
So
contestant.
worth it.
Did you forget to say no whammies?
Almost got slammed into a wall. It's fine.
Yeah, yeet.
Whee! Oh, do you want to join us, Darker? Feel free. Once this one's done.
The beach. Send it.
Meatballs.
No! Step.
And it really is cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Sometimes I forget I don't have marksman dodge on. Hey, puppies.
That's a spicy meatball.
Those are some spicy balls.
Why are the balls spicy?
Why is it spicy?
What killed me? A thresher from across the yard? Like, what the hell?
Yep.
Yeah, they do that sometimes.
That was nutty.
Oh, that's an unstop. I forgot champions are in this mode.
Yep.
Yes, Darker.
Hey, look, a thresher.
We are on Discord, but since we're streaming, we're probably just gonna keep voice chat to people we actually know.
You don't know me.
I know you. I've never met you in real life, but I've known you long enough.
Okay.
Plus, also, everyone else knows you.
That's fair.
There's proxy there. You're on thin fucking ice, though.
Shit.
I don't think I've ever actually done Valis Tauruk's Strike in D1. Okay, gentlemen. Please, leave me alone.
I do. I remember doing it because it was everybody's sole objective to hide under a staircase so he didn't kill you.
Yeah. I know about that.
This is here, so can't win.
bonus round.
Imagine if they got Jeff Steitzer for this. That'd be kind of sick, actually.
The great steed who trots between
Give me
the
Schlot.
realms. Thanks you.
Jesus Christ, Cold Denial can drop from this shit?
Yep.
I also forgot they upped the strange coin dropage to 3, so you're not fucking wasting your life away to this fucking game mode.
Yep.
On dares of eternity. Good night.
Also,
This was the best release in a long time when this came out.
Oh,
I
for
really
sure.
mm-hmm.
Where are...
Alright, give me like 2 seconds. Well, it's gonna be a little bit longer.
You
I'm
got
just gonna
time.
get some drink.
Okay, now we kill him, right?
What do you think would happen if I just booted him from the fire team?
Oh, cool. You only have to do 4 dares based. Alright, so I'm gonna switch here real quick, so you guys can't see me purchasing things.
Actually, in the meantime, because I gotta get another one, we'll do a quick stop to Zur's treasure hoard, because I need another bounty from the horse.
Horse bountus. Yeah, that's why I haven't taken my shotgun or hand cannon off. Though, I already have the shotgun one done, I just like using shotguns.
Have you tried Dead Weight yet?
Which one's that one?
That's the new Gambit shotgun.
I have not.
I was fortunate, out of the 2 Gambit matches I played this week to get the 8 bounties done, I actually got one to drop on my second match, and it dropped with steady hands surrounded.
Nice.
So what's this about killing me and booting me from the party?
Hey, we didn't. You're happy
What are
we
you
didn't,
talking?
right?
I think you need to be put in a padded room. I think you're hearing voices, my friend.
I have a wireless headset.
How do you not... Oh, the shotgun. I was about to say, I thought you said you don't have a shotgun. I was gonna be like, what the fuck? How do you not have a shotgun?
That would have been... That honestly would be
That
insane.
would be wild.
Hey, speaking of shotgun, I just got a deep-sighted Wastelanders.
If only you could craft it, that'd be wild.
Oh fuck, I would love to craft that thing.
What's the best use
God
of
damn it,
my,
I got another one.
my strange coins? Because I haven't done this, nor do I really care to continue to do it.
Buy the bounties from the horse first. Once you have all of your dailies and weeklies done, then just save them for the actual Paraversal haul. That's what I do.
You only have to do 4 of these?
Yep.
Oh, that's friggin' nice.
Yeah. I also, because I don't go here anymore, I forgot about these like balls that are in here with like the fishnet looking things, and I keep forgetting about how it reminds me of that one D1 exotic Titan helmet.
Oh yeah, it does look like it. You right. What we got? What we got? I don't need any of these guns. I'm just doing it to get legendary shards.
I still don't have all the things unlocked over here. I don't have any of these. Like, I have like 2.
I just realized Darius is probably a very good.
Hello, DX.
Darius is probably a very good thing for burn them down, isn't it?
Probably.
Because that's the defeat bosses anywhere in the system.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Deep black is many things.
blinding grenades and Vorpal weapon.
Right. So
Oh, sorry, ensemble and Vorpal weapon.
just let me know when everybody is set then.
I'm always set.
I'm good. Whenever. Ain't nothing I gotta really do here. I'm not grinding this no more. Nor do I really care to grind it in the future. Probably not. Maybe.
I want Zavala and Kaido to kiss.
Ooh.
I think it'd be kind of cute, actually. Haha. Kind of nice. You know? Kind of quirky. I think them kissing would make me really happy.
Yeah, that's a nice bot comment you just got in your stream there, Falcon.
Bye, follower. Well, let me just let me just let me just let me just kill this man.
That's a great deal. Buy followers.
Wow, what are your prices? You're right, symbol of success. I have bots now. Ah, man, the next tier of success is people drawing art that is not particularly desirable of my avatar. That's the next big step. Once we get there, that's when we know we really made it.
Favorite.
And launching it now.
That's when we've known we hit the top.
Yep, that's when you know you have absolutely succeeded in life, is when people draw that kind of art of your character. Hey Rachel, just because I'm in the middle of gaming, and by that I mean I'm too lazy to figure out how to do it, since you're a moderator, could you like ban that guy or bot? That'd be pretty appreciated. You're kind of messed up that they gave us the Reveler seal, but you can't complete it until Guardian Games next year.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up.
I find it kind of funny.
Thank you, Rachel. I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had.
That's what I call poor planning. That's what's called no foresight.
Thank you. Yo, foresight to rapid spin the ghost. Yo, there's me, but purple.
Me and purple.
Do not matter.
Yo, but on the bright
Jesus.
side, that bot's interaction, up to my engagement, so you know, we stand. Oh, thank you for the follow.
Wait a second. Bot comes in, you get a new follower.
No, I actually know who this. I actually know who this follower is. We're mutuals on Twitter, I believe.
I'm just joking. But it seems kind of sus. Not gonna lie.
Kinda sussy. Thank you so much. I'll hit you with the follow back as soon as I'm able. I appreciate it.
Uh-oh.
I am so unsurprised that you bought the glaive emote.
Ball on the field.
I'm sad the explosions from Sunshot don't count for hand cannon kills, because let me tell you, that would have made this hand cannon challenge a lot easier.
I'm also doing the hand cannon challenge.
Ah, thanks. Thanks for dropping by. Any little bit of support is appreciated, even if you're only here for a few seconds. You have yourself a good one. It's... Oh, thanks. I really appreciate it. Yo, it is weird how numb I've gotten to Star Horse.
I don't
Like-
know, that horse is
like-
the best character they've had.
No, I mean, he's phenomenal. It's just more so the fact that this should not be something that I'm accustomed to. It should not be something that just seems normal in Destiny.
Yeah, you're right.
Did not mean to use my possibility, but I did.
Happens. Oh, hello. No,
I mean,
thank you.
I have it proc to one of the back buttons on my controller, so.
Yeah, that'll do it.
We gotta use this dare core for?
You throw it at the guys with the shields.
I got you.
Oh, excuse me, pups. Where's he at?
I don't think I've ever did the Cabal encounter.
Hey, that gets you one step close. Never mind, it's not master difficulty. I was gonna say it
Yeah,
gets you
no.
one step closer to the title, but no, it doesn't.
This is the Vidmaster title?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't done any of it. That's
Honestly, you can crank it out in like 2 hours. If you're in the mood for a new title, I'd recommend going for that one. I say 2 hours. 2 hours cumulatively, because you have to wait for the right rotation on master. Because it rotates. Is it daily or weekly?
It's weekly.
Yeesh, that's rough. I'm very excited to get this title done and gilded with so I can play other games.
What title?
Flamekeeper. The Solstice one.
What do you have to do for the other ones?
All you have to do for Flamekeeper is
Oh.
all the challenges.
Yeah, well,
And for gilding it, like upgrading armor and stuff.
yeah, I was gonna say, because for the thing it says I need 3 more, but there's 5 more that I still need to do. Unless it's bugging out and it's considering 2 of my gilded enough to get the title.
It does. That is by design. The gilded ones
Huh.
count for the normal title, which is why you can unlock them early. Which is weird, but I'm not gonna complain.
the vet. Oh no.
Goodness, I cannot wait to get that Nerf Gallarhorn. I called it a Nerf Gallarhorn.
Galler foam.
Yeah, that's what I'm honestly more excited for.
Oh my god. I'm like so ass backward with my grenades right now.
It's okay, that's me with literally everything.
Takes off my healing grenade. Goes to heal myself by throwing a grenade on the ground at my feet. Nope, that's glowing.
Well, the healing grenade glows.
It doesn't glow red.
No,
Eh,
that's true.
it does if you, close one eye and cover the other with your hand.
It does a duality.
Yeah, shout out to Duality for being something I probably am never going to solo. I know I could. I just don't have the patience for it. And then again, I soloed Prophecy, which is like the second hardest one, so I could. The only reason I would solo it is for the title, but I really don't care for the title. Oh, hello, friend. Whoop. Give me that. I miss being able to kill teammates with the cranium. I think that was
So fucking
kind of funny.
stupid.
I think it was a little quirky.
Oh, cool. I got the hand cannon stuff done now. I just gotta worry about getting those,
Oh, right, I have to do the hand cannon stuff. God dang it.
I've just been using Thorn.
I should use Malfeasance. I should use Lucky Pants. What the heck is wrong with me?
The only reason I'm using
Oh,
Thorn is
I just realized we got the treasurer.
Yep.
Necrotic Grasp.
Hell yeah, I'll take that. Those additional strange coins.
I had a Wastelander I'm not going to use. It's going to be Cabal again. I'm calling it because I'm always right.
I'm just gonna eat hot dogs. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna eat hot dogs.
The Glizzy Gobbler. Look at Artemis. He's perfect.
You were wrong.
I told you I was always wrong.
Bad luck.
That's what I said. Why would you trust me? I'm a hunter.
No, Hunter's Hunter.
You're Hunter, you're Hunter, you're Hunter. Are there any other hunters I should know about? Meow. Hey, what if I just...
Oh, it's a cool magic trick.
Thanks. I made it myself. Yo, shout out to Crota for being dead. So while we don't know what new raid we're getting, or what old raid we're getting, we do know we are figuring out what date it drops next week, so that's exciting. I don't know if it's going to be King's Fall or Wrath of the Machine, but either way, I'm going to be happy.
I mean, seeing as we're in Witch Queen, I want to assume it's either going to be King's Fall or Crota.
Well, they said it's going to be one of the big raids, so we know it's going to be... We know it ain't Crota.
It's gonna be King's Fall then.
See, the only reason I want it to be King's Fall because that makes sense from like a story standpoint. We killed Savathun, obviously they're gonna let us relive killing Oryx, but at the same time, that's 3 Taken raids, and I don't vibe with that. I would like a little bit of variety. And while you know, the Fallen have their own raid currently at the moment, I'd take 2 Fallen raids over 3 Taken. Not to mention Devil Splicers look cool as hell.
Wait, what all Taken raids do we have? No, which all ones are considered Taken raids?
Or I guess technically 2.5 Taken raids, because Vow is... There's a lot of Taken in Vow. Because all of 3rd Encounter is Taken in Vow.
I'm trying to think what the other 2 is, because I'm
Last
drawing
Wish.
like a serious blank. Oh, that's one, yeah.
Yeah, and then the 3rd
What's the
one
other
would be
one?
King's Fall.
Oh, fair, yeah.
So the only reason I prefer Wrath is... Well, also because I love the Cosmodrome. I think the Cosmodrome is very pretty. In a weird dystopian kind of way, you know?
Yeah, but the only problem is for that, well, I guess technically for both major raids, we would need to have their old areas be available.
Yeah.
Astounding wealth.
Oh boy,
cool,
7th Sever of Hand Cannon.
Oh, another cold denial I'm never going to use.
Truth teller.
Will of the hyper-quantum horse
Oh, I just realized we didn't get the
from the dares of
bounty done because we didn't get the 180,000 points. Great, so I got to do that again.
Oh, I mean, we have to do it 2 more times anyway, don't we?
Yeah.
I got mine done.
Yeah, good for you. I'm just kidding. I'm proud of you.
Oh, thanks.
Where's my malfeasance? There she is. Gonna pop that on real quick. Because I want to use a good hand cannon. Oh, actually looks kind of nice. Yo, my kill's kind of nice too. How we doing, chat? While we are in this moment of downtime. How you living?
Debating if I should even keep streaming or not.
Why are you struggling? Don't do that. I have not done the Patrols or Public Event Challenge because I'm very lazy. Are there any scaly arms that can kind of match with the legs? Eh. Oh, that's unshadable. Yuck. We do not wear unshadable armor in this house.
Was that the one Crucible arm set?
Yep. I actually really like the new ornament for Lucky Pants. It's nice. Matching armor with it might be a little rough, though.
I mean, the new ornament just basically makes it so you're wearing crow's pants.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Warbeast scales.
That's what he was wearing.
No, his outfit is meant to be like feathers. He's
No, I meant like Aldrin, like before he was Crow, like Forsaken enemy.
He was still bird themed because
Was
Crow.
he?
Yeah. Well, because the thing is, he was originally intended to be Crow in D1, so they just kind of kept that motif going with his outfit in D2, and
True,
then they formally turned him into the Crow.
How do people feel about Trustees? How you like that scout rifle?
I like it. I think it's funny looking because of how long it is.
It's literally it's longer than the Raid Sniper.
That's so silly.
What just happened? What killed me?
Welcome to Dares of Eternity.
I just obliterated.
Yeah, welcome to Dares of Eternity.
Just don't be. Simply don't die. It's actually quite simple.
I was just I was looking at the best scout
Believe in
rifles
the
for
lie my
PvP.
therapist kept telling me.
Oh no.
Because the Trials scout rifle is probably my favorite scout rifle of all time.
Oh, that's fair. I love
Which one?
Aisha's Embrace, I assume?
Brace, yeah. It's so good.
I really wish they had the fucking ability to play by yourself when the Scholar's still around, because as much as I hate the scout rifle design, I kind of wish I got a better roll than what I have now.
I'm pretty sure that Zer sold it 1 week.
That's the roll I have.
Oh yeah, that's understandable.
And of course, the god roll he was selling I couldn't attain because of the fact that I was at work.
Happens.
It's always, too, like, whenever Zur has, like, the really funny buggy shit that I can't acquire it because of work.
Just get Josh to log in for you.
I mean, I could do that.
Yo, enjoy riding DX. It was a good time.
The horse demands more from you. I must oblige.
Leave me alone, bud. I'm trying to kill your dogs. Happens. That was way too far.
I think it's more hilarious than shooting the back flaming tank of the people that drop the cores with a stasis weapon that has headstone. That way, what is supposed to converse into fire just drops a big old ice crystal. It's even more fitting, too, that the crystal appears during the explosion.
Yeah. God, Headstone is such a good perk. I love it so much.
Oh, that's why I finally got a hand cannon, the Solstice hand cannon that has Feeding Frenzy and Headstone.
Don't the crystals count for Feeding Frenzy too?
I think so.
That's pretty funky.
Oh, Charlie, bonker.
And there.
I think next week, if I'm able to get this title cranked out, I think I might start Sonic Adventure 2. If I can get it to work, because the PC port, for some reason, does not like to read my controller.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
I gotta do my yearly playthrough.
Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
I also gotta do my yearly playthrough of Halo 2. With the critical bounty, I should do it last, though. It's not actually a yearly playthrough DX, but it's like, you know, every couple of years when I'm in the mood for it. Now, Halo 2 is like probably genuinely a yearly playthrough because I love that game and will simp for it till I die because it's one of the greatest shooters ever made, but you know. You know.
You know.
You know.
Oh, dare they not have the iconic assault rifle in that game, though?
Even they regretted not putting the assault rifle in that game.
Did they really?
Yeah. They've gone on record saying that, like, yeah, the SMG, like, we really like it, but man, it really should not have replaced the assault rifle.
See, the only reason I thought they didn't have it in Halo 2 was because of the fact that people bitching complained about the assault rifle from Halo 1, saying that with the large magazine and the very minor damage output, that it just felt like an oversized SMG.
I've never really heard anyone complain about the Halo 1 assault rifle. Because its TTK still wasn't that bad.
Oh no, it wasn't.
And ammo capacity doesn't matter when it just held that many bullets. You can hold like 900 rounds.
I think it was like 600, but the thing that I found absolutely hilarious was how many rounds you could have for the fucking Magnum. Because you could have 120 rounds in reserves.
Yep. For, you know, a 3-shot to kill gun.
Like, the only fucking game I've seen where a pistol, or you're allowed to carry that much pistol ammo is fucking Fallout.
Yeah, that's, style-wise, a completely different game, where having that much ammo makes sense, because there's an inventory system.
Maybe that's something I should also look about doing, is like streaming like Fallout 4 or something like that.
Yeah, go for it.
See, my thing is I need to figure out. I want to look about installing like Nexus mods and actually like doing a modded playthrough.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I still want to go back and play some of the really big mods that people release of like different areas and stuff. Like, there's been some really good ones from New Vegas and stuff. Somebody
made a mod. What's actually really funny is there's somebody who made an entire mod where they basically remade Fallout 3 for Fallout 4.
That's funny.
And you want to know what's even more like great about that whole thing? The developer of the mod actually got a job at Bethesda to assist with Fallout 76.
Oh, that's cool. There's so many games I want to stream. Once I get a new CPU and my GPU isn't outrunning it, I'm gonna hopefully do the story mode of Red Dead 2. And then
I would, but I already know. Like I feel like the game's been out for so long that it's not really that it's not gonna be something that people are gonna want to watch.
That's fair. I'll do Xenoblade next week if I can get my capture card to work. If not, I'm not gonna be that upset about not being able to stream it. But I'd like to. It's gonna be Zydron, of course. Because I'm always right, you know. You know how it is.
One door holds your final opponent. The horse insists you guess.
Told you I was always wrong.
Again, damn, I can't believe we lost to obesity.
What does obesity Oni? Man, Destiny names never fail.
That's okay, you missed it earlier when I was doing strikes.
No.
You know the Marasoft name?
What was it?
No.
I did strikes with a Titan whose name was Amara Sob's spit-soaked feet.
Oh!
Chris.
Oh no.
It's like despicable. Like, it's not
Despicable Me? I love that movie.
Not that one.
A Rise of Gru. You are a man of taste. Rachel, which son am I yelling at? I assume it's Merlin, but I just want to make sure. And what did they do? Oh yeah, it's Merlin. What did he do? He swatted at me. Good! Good boy, Merlin! Good baby. Hit your mother.
The fuck kind of Games of Thrones shit am I hearing right now?
I always praise the cats whenever they attack Rachel. 'Cause it's funny. She said, don't! But he's a good boy. He's a good baby. He just loves you. How'd you poop out an engram? I didn't even kill you.
Oh no, obesity died.
Okay, his sword is stronger than mine. Encourage our son happily. Merlin, attack your mother.
Fred is chasing Fred is.
He doesn't dig his claws into me when we're sleeping, because he knows if he does, I'll throw him out the window. That's the wrong guy.
Bye, Crota.
Kronta.
Your dad's next.
Maybe. 50-50 chance. We'll find out in a few weeks.
Hello again. Shall we see what gifts the mystical star has bestowed on tonight's
Oh, that's right. I forgot the IO set's dropping this week.
Kairos function Sputz.
The true prize has always been the joy of competing. Right here on Dares.
Zur, I want you to know that if it was my choice, I would not ever play Dares again, but I'm sorry.
Bungie's making me.
Yeah. The horse is making me. Having fun there?
One more.
That's disrespectful.
That's what Connor and Josh and me do to each other all the time.
It's true, but I can't do it because if I teabag too fast, I just roll. One more, and then I can stop doing this.
Yeah.
And then I kidnap for a 5th.
Teabag culture is funny. I love that teabagging is like... It's either like respectful, you're trying to make a friend, or you're a piece of trash. And the context completely varies every time, and it's funny to me.
All I know is apparently it's not allowed in real life. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, that's understandable. Darker, I'm not doing. Well, I might do like 2 games of Mayhem just to get the challenge done, but that's it. And then I'm gonna do literally anything better with my time.
Did somebody say Crucible?
Oh, see, teabagging in fighting games is like, from what I've experienced, it's kind of just like shooting the shit, you know? Like you just teabag in neutral when no one wants to approach. Yeah, exactly. It's like an acknowledgement thing. In Halo, if it's an enemy team and you're dead, they're an asshole. If it's an enemy, but you're both alive, that means you're making a friend. Hey, Darker, carrying me implies that you, like, get, like, 4 times the amount of kills as me. You'll do better than me, but you're not gonna carry me. I may not care much about PvP, but I'm not terrible at it when I actually try.
Of eternity.
I don't know why they cut his dialogue off like that.
Spin the wheel to meet the other team joining us tonight.
Check the VC in a sec. There's always a lull. I remember that. That was a comic. Man, the 90s were a different time.
They were.
You know, I know a lot of people in the Sonic fandom like to hardcore shit on
Right.
good old Kenny Penn, being like, "Oh, all the shit he wrote was so weird." But like, you gotta remember, like, as like not great as a lot of his writing was, that shit was standard for the 90s. Like, obviously he as a person is a piece of garbage, but all the shit he wrote was like really nothing out of the ordinary for comics in the 90s. That was like pure par for the course.
Oh, that was a meatball.
It was a dark age of comic books. I don't know. I think it's great. It's funny as shit. I love old comics. Because they become, like, so campy, they, like, overflow back into being good in a weird way.
That was a double meatball.
Double stuffed.
Oh,
The 90s was weird because it was definitely the point where, like, comic books started trying to have, like, really coherent, long-running plots. Which is why a lot of it's, like, really just jarring and odd. But it led to what comics are today, and for that I very much appreciate it. Plus we got some funny moments out of it, so I call it a win. Yeah, beautifully chaotic is the perfect way to describe it. Yay, hand cannon challenge done. I can stop using these fucking things. Guess what I'm gonna keep using?
hand cannon.
Because I'm too lazy to switch despite being in that menu currently.
That and if you have the bounty from call it.
I
the
never
horse.
get Zur bounties or horse bounties. Is that smart?
do.
Probably not. But
The bounties are because if you think about it, you're spending like 5 coins for a bounty that gives you 2 chests compared to 1 chest. Which
no, I'm
is 7
saying,
coins.
is it smart that I don't get them now?
Oh,
But I also don't care because I just, Dares of Eternity is far from my first choice for loot grinding.
Spin the disc, contestants.
Alright. I don't even have any primaries on me I want to use. Malfeasance is staying.
Bear you swords, or you face the high.
Does Vow of the Disciple count as an activity in the Throne World?
I don't see why not.
Yes.
If it didn't, I'd be shocked. And also a little angry.
Somebody who joined my stream said it gives 35%.
Oh, thank you very much for the info. Morag is trending. I don't want to know why.
I appreciate the attempt at the raid, but yeah, just because I'm starting off a little bit, I I kind of have that blocked at the moment.
Further proof of your abilities.
I have DX on Twitter. I have like literally every Xenoblade character name I could think of off the top of my head muted. Like I'm not taking any risks. I'm going into this game blind, no matter what.
Which game?
Xenoblade 3. I went to Xenoblade 2 blind, and it was one of the best gaming experiences I've ever had because just everything was a surprise, and it was fantastic. So I'm absolutely keeping that going. I watched the initial reveal trailer, and that is it. I saw one screenshot of in-game and how cluttered the UI was. The Xenoblade Classic.
The thing I love about doing the Hive 1 and Dares, I love how everyone focuses on doing the crystals. Me, I'm like, I'm just gonna kill things and get us some points.
The only Xenoblade I actually went into like blind was, or that wasn't blind, like I went in watching every trailer and everything, was Xenoblade X. Ironically, that's my least favorite one, but that's absolutely, there's no correlation between that whatsoever. It's just funny how that worked out, that's the only one I didn't go into blind and it's my least favorite. Hey, cool. Big boy. For a split second, I thought it was the Taken guy, and I was very excited, and then I was disappointed. I just threw that all at a wall. I think, like, absolutely horrendous voice acting aside, I think the main reason I didn't care much for Xenoblade X was just because I've been so spoiled growing up by sci-fi games with just fucking, like, crazy universes that I think subconsciously Xenoblade X just was very tame from a story standpoint. Like, the ending was cool as shit, but the rest of it really didn't stick with me at all. It was very tropey. Xenoblade 2 was also very tropey, but that was more so tropey in like a haha anime meme kind of tropey. Exactly. If Xenoblade X got a sequel, I would probably eat it up because it's continuing from it left off. Xenoblade X left off at a great spot. Like when the story actually got interesting, it ended. Cause God, that ending, I was like, oh shit, fuck. We better get an X too. Like, I want Xenoblade 3 to really wrap up the main universe, or universes, I guess I should say at this point. And then we get X2. X2 would be nice. That's the dream. Also, I want to kill Tatsu. Like, if Tatsu died, I think I'd actually like Xenoblade X a lot more. I'm gonna be real. Actually, the worst Nopon ever. And it sucks too because Tatsu, like, by proxy, made Lindley worse. Because their interaction was cringy and annoying every single time. If Tatsu did not exist, Lindley would probably be my favorite character in the game. But he actually just made her worse. Which is a really weird thing to say. But I'll never not be salty about it. I still love her, though. She's great. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, I respect that, though. Alma's dope as fuck. Her, I'm just gonna call it her blue outfit, for sake of keeping things broad. Her blue outfit, though, that's my style. Absolutely. I respect her, her red look a lot. I really do, but God, I love her blue outfit so much. Oh. Her blue outfit's so cool. I actually... Okay, so fun fact for you. Despite Xenoblade X being my least favorite, it is the only one I own the special edition for, and I do have the art book. And God, the art for that outfit is fantastic. I don't know if you've looked through, like, I know people upload, like, PDFs of the art book, but if you've ever looked through it, there's some banging stuff in there. I tried to get the special edition of 3, but you know Nintendo and their terrible website and artificial demand that they generate. Oh, God damn it.
I was gonna say, of course we get it on the final one.
I would take pictures of the artwork for you, DX, but it's unfortunately in storage at the moment and probably will be for quite a while. But if I ever get my hands on it again and you still haven't looked up like PDFs online, I will be sure to shoot you some images. I love concept art. If I got into art at a younger age, I probably would have actually at least tried to get into to take more art classes and try and do like a concept artist as a job. That's definitely something I've always really enjoyed. It's just not something I've ever had the motivation to invest the time into. But I love concept art so much.
The only art book I own is the Last of Us art book.
Oh, that's good. That sounds... Okay, so I'm a sucker for the whole, like, destroyed city aesthetic, so I'd probably eat that shit up.
It's really cool. I got it for really cheap. I forget exactly where I got it, but I remember not paying... I didn't buy it, like, full price. I got it, like, second hand.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I got it for pretty good... pretty good.
No, Rachel, it's not a matter of I can't do it. I know I can, I just don't care to. It's not something I'm interested in doing anymore. But during high school, absolutely. Oh, hey. Okay, I don't think 3 of us need to be on this point.
No, I would probably say somebody should probably go over to B, because that's not getting captured at all. So since that one's pretty much up, I'll go over to B to assist out with that one.
Take your time. Yeah, that's fair. That's just art. Art's great until it's not, and when it's not, it's really bad. That's just the mood when drawing. Thank you, Star Horse.
Oh, yes. Tons of stuff.
Okay, what's the 7th Seraph CQC roll, though? Auto-loading snapshot? Okay. Not terrible, not terrible.
Oh.
Still not gonna use it, though.
Wait, is this the god roll for the battler?
What'd you get?
Killing Wind kill clip?
It's not bad.
Sounds like it'd be a good roll.
Yeah. Stability, reload. Reload's like not the greatest, but not
Well, before we go anywhere,
that's a better battler roll than I've ever
takes
gotten.
the tower real quickly.
Le Tower.
Threat detector feeding frenzy on office revolver. Not bad.
Do I have enough kindling to give you the big? I do.
One
Yay.
more and I get that title.
Wait, you're already that close? Wow.
Well, I mean, I got 2 of the gilded. And then
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
boxes.
I need 2 more for the title.
I'm still going to the postmaster because my inventory is full as shit.
I keep getting so many rainmakers. I don't want them. I don't need them. I have too much glimmer already. Oh, I still need to grind that.
It sucks to be rich.
I'm sure if I grinded yesterday, I'd probably be real close to the title if I'd not already having it. But I got 4 weeks to get it and kill it. I'm in no rush.
Yeah.
I do want to get it done, so next week I can play games that aren't Destiny. But yeah.
I need to get back on my Sea of Thieves grind. Get my Merchant Alliance up.
I need to get back on Halo so I can keep getting those challenges. So I can get the fancy pantsy armor. Alright. I'm gonna leave the Vire team, crank out 2 games of Mayhem, and then might even call it for the night. Depende. We'll see how it goes. Let's see, what do I want to do after this? I could do the Taken because that's easy, but I'd rather save anything that involves the bonfire for last. So I can maximize my payout for Silver Ash. Guess I could do the patrols of the public events. Those are real easy.
I know I gotta knock out those altars ones. So, Steve, would you be down to do those?
Yeah. The altars?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
These altars do be of sorrow.
Wait, hold on. Okay, I still have a good amount of silver. I don't have max silver leaves. I wasn't sure.
Oh, I'm in front. That's me.
Do the altars. Then all I gotta do is Vanguard and Bash.
I should not be using this in PvP.
Which I could easily rock.
There we go. That'll be fine.
Easy rock out the Vanguard stuff tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I am going to be driving.
Alright. So first, pop into Sanctuary because I figured, well,
Okay.
might as well get that one weekly bounty from Eris. Also, finally put on some of these deep-sighted weapons, get those knocked out of the way. Still on that grind for them Doritos.
Oh, okay.
What happened? I just heard sheer panicking. Oh. That's what happened.
Hey, you'll get it, DX. You'll get it. Alright, well that worked out well. I tried to challenge it and I failed, but it's fine.
5 minutes left. Keep it up.
Teammate behind him got me, darn.
Oh, there's two people over here doing altars.
I'm sure.
So DX, do you have your test next week, or? I think I just killed myself.
Uh-oh.
Happens. Kind of based, actually.
Double down.
Wonder how many of these you need to do.
Probably too many. Oh, Dawn Blade!
Oop. I forgot I had the cast frame sword on. Steep sight.
Let's not walk into that.
Nice. You're almost there.
Wow, this was kind of a wash. Jesus.
Me and Hunter played a game earlier where the whole enemy team was using golden guns,
Oh,
and
okay.
it was over within like 2 minutes.
That's funny.
Yep.
They sped run it, dude. It's crazy.
Palmyra's level 95. Only 8 more. I remember when I took my driving test. That was I shouldn't have gotten my license. I did it through my school, and their program was so, like, pathetically easy. It was literally start the car, drive for like 2 miles, park in front of the school. I didn't even have to parallel park. It was, like, actually criminal.
I failed my test like 2 times. I got my license on the 3rd go.
See, that's how I should have been. But I didn't have to parallel park.
The most cringy thing I've ever heard when it came to like driving tests and all that is the one guy I knew who was basically the laughing stock of the entire class. But I mean, to be fair, this was also the same kid who tried to convince the entire class that he almost slept with his cousin, so
Why would you want to convince?
yes, we don't know.
Okay.
But anyway, I guess his mom hired a driving instructor for him, and his only comment was, "You know, I've never wanted to drive a Prius more in my life."
Okay.
Yeah.
But why though?
I have no, because I guess his driving instructor had a Prius, and I all I know is that's what he said.
Humans were a mistake.
So one level was 13%.
Oh, one like
Jeez.
tier?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Oh, that's like what? 2 full altars of sorrow? Easy. That's
Maybe
easy.
like 1.5.
I can't in my head divide 100 by 13. Yeah, 1.5-ish, you're right.
There can be poetry in destruction. Write me some poetry.
Pork.
That might be my parents coming home from visiting my grandmother.
Doggy go pork.
That's not gonna hit anyone.
Okay, so now we only got, now we're at 20%. So it only went up like 8, right? Oh, sorry, 7.
That would have been 7, so yeah, it's probably gonna be
How'd that not
a
kill?
couple waves.
I don't understand why that was different than the first one.
I don't know. That is weird. Maybe it rewards you from starting from the beginning.
No, we joined in halfway on the first one.
Oh. But did you complete tier 1 of it?
No.
Oh, well, I got nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And even with that math, it would have been 14%.
Double down.
I may not be able to see, but I still got a headshot. Bitch! I'll take that.
5 minutes left. Keep it up.
Bye, guys. Ah, no, I gotta complete Crucible matches anyway. I'm not gonna leave early. I'm not gonna be disrespectful to my team on stream. I'll only do that off stream. Oh, hello.
Oh, so
Okay.
I also real quickly, because I know she's in your chat and all that. So this will be a fun thing for you, Falcon, Steve, and Rachel to learn. So you remember how I made the comment earlier about the Chest of Sorrow, right?
Yeah.
So you want to know something very fun that I learned?
Yeah.
In one of the Tall Tales, you can actually be rewarded with a Chest of Eternal Sorrows. This chest works just like the Chest of Sorrow, but it will never stop crying.
That's so funny.
Oh. So now it's 7%. I'm really confused.
We should
Unless-
next.
unless-
Nah, you go ahead. Yours is more relevant.
I was just gonna say, I'm wondering if it just gave us that extra bit of percentage from the first one that we missed out on.
Maybe. But still, then it would have been 14. That's why I'm confused.
I guess participation's one less than a full run.
Evenly matched.
Maybe.
But as you were saying, Falcon.
I was just gonna say next week we should do Sea of Thieves.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm down.
I mean, I've been getting my, like I said, when I've been solo slipping, I've primarily just been leveling up my Merchant Alliance. I think I'm like level 26 in there, so I'm like halfway to getting it the level I need for Pirate Legend.
What,
So
curious to what my first progress was to that. I know I played a bunch in the past, so I don't even know where I'm at.
oh, what, in Sea of Thieves?
Yeah.
Rachel
I'm
said, "Yee,
Yee.
yee,
Ba-bam, ba-bam, bam,
ba
bam,
bam
bam.
ba bam."
I also still need to finish the
The enemy down.
Pirate's Life Tall Tale.
True.
I haven't done any of the Tall Tales. I haven't done any of the stories.
When I still talked to like Garrett and all that, we did the beginning of the first ever Tall Tale.
I think I
Oh,
did like the
that's
first
stasis.
maybe 2 parts of the first one. I think is what I've done.
Yeah, I've only done like the beginning part of like the vanilla, and then we started the Pirate's Life one a little bit ago.
I also own the Pirates of the Caribbean one.
That's the Pirate's Life one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't. I did like I think the first mission on that too as well.
I mean, if you did the first mission, then you're basically caught up where we are, so. And if we did that, we can actually run a
shit!
galleon.
Vigilance wing catalyst. Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
have fun. Yeah, you're gonna get kills in Crucible.
That's fine. I'll wait for momentum.
Can I also just say I hate what its catalyst does to it?
Yeah, it gives a full auto trigger finger, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Better rework that soon. Since they're making that just an intrinsic setting now. Though, to be fair, they said that like 3 seasons ago, so God knows when that's actually happening, but...
It's just more so of I don't really see a full auto trigger on a 5-burst pulse rifle really worth it.
Oh, it's not. I mean, it was always bad, but now it's going to be even worse. Alright, how much of this shit do I have? 18. Okay. How's it going, chat? What's the vibe today? How we feeling? Same. Tired. Very tired. It was a busy morning at work today. Lots of things needed fixing. I didn't like it.
Feel that. Thursdays are my worst day at work. Granted, I had a not too bad Thursday.
Proceed to the final altar.
Still, tiring.
Fuck you,
Okay,
Green
now
Knight.
this one is... So this doesn't make any sense. Now it's 33. It should have been 34 if it was 7%. It only went up 6.
I ain't having that.
Maybe it's depreciating results. I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense. It's
Watch it
all
become 1%. 1% per wave. Cause fuck you. Fuck you in
Yeah, I'm at
particular.
33.
Watch, this one gives like 20%. This
Hey,
like last one.
Be sure
It
to get.
completes it.
Be sure while you're doing it to get Catalyst done. Don't.
I don't got any cats I'm working on. Wait a second, I'm lying. I got Polaris Lance.
Oh.
Unfortunately, there's only 2 catalysts I need to get done. One of them I don't have. The other one I need to get kills in Crucible.
Add it to the fire.
And if I had the one that I don't have, I would also need kills in Crucible.
Sir, please, I want to throw a baseball at you.
Like
Nah.
went in
I don't do
bonus.
coffee, Darker. That ain't my vibe.
I'm picking up more taken signals in the area. Must be drawn to the fire. You gotta handle them or this party.
I love the smell of coffee, but God, I hate the taste.
I love coffee. I get coffee every Tuesday now.
Got him. Thank you for getting my res. Oh, he got the tea bag too. I get you, fam. I get
When
you.
it comes,
More fuel for the fire.
I was never a big coffee drinker, but I can definitely say as of late, I've become basic white bitch and just drink a thing of white chocolate.
Yes. 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 Their white chocolate, hot chocolate's so good.
It's not even hot chocolate. Like we at work, we sell these like pre-made cans of like their white chocolate espresso. I think it is.
Ah. Interesting.
Dude, that did complete it.
Nah,
Wait.
Did it?
Did it?
Yeah, no, it did. It
It
did.
did.
Darker, I don't think you understand how much I absolutely fucking despise bitter food.
It's so funny.
You could pour the entire container of sugar into coffee and I will still think it's disgusting.
I think it's gonna do one full run.
Apparently.
That's why it's all over the place.
Well, now in order to get it gilded, I actually have to complete all the things now.
Well, I gotta do a bash.
Alrighty.
I gotta do bash and I'll have the title. I won't have all the. I'll just have to do the Vanguard stuff still. But that's another day. At least I should be able to get the rest of this in at least one bash. Hopefully.
Additional taken inbound.
I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Force them off this island.
Alright, so guess we'll be running and doing that.
Yep.
I like how the flags in the EAZ still say, or still have the Red Legion symbol on it. Like, guys, come on, it's been literal years.
I mean, don't forget Bannerfall, the one Crucible match has it still up.
Well, you see, Darker, I don't drink hot chocolate. I drink white hot chocolate, which is painfully sweet.
That actually sounds really good.
Oh, Starbucks has it. It's delicious. I just killed myself.
See, the closest Starbucks we have is like in a Giant, and at the same time, I don't feel like going to Giant.
Yeah, you know what? I respect that vibe.
Their food, their shit is so fucking pricey.
It is.
Yeah. I work in that Giant every so often. Almost every day.
So for one time for lunch for D&D, we decided to go get food, and I suggested stopping at Walmart because
It's cheap.
Kick them off.
well, it's cheap and plus I'm addicted to the cream cheese jalapeno poppers that they started serving at the deli. So I was like, literally a 3-piece tender meal and 2 sides is like $5.47, I believe.
Uh-huh.
They sell it at Walmart?
What, the jalapeno poppers?
They sell a 3-piece chicken tender meal with 2 sides?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, straight up, like, honestly, I'm gonna be real. As much as I hate Walmart as a company, they are absolutely fucking goated for just buying groceries.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally, like, almost the same exact quality for, like, half the price.
Oh yeah. So I suggested we go there, but I guess because we were stopping at we were gonna stop at GameStop, everyone's like, "Oh, let's just go to Giant. It's next door." So we did. Literally, I got a plate of like 4 tenders and like just a thing of mac and cheese, and when I went to weigh it down, it was almost fucking $10.
Also, Darker, I love vanilla. If it's sweet, I eat. If it's bitter, it's going in the shitter.
It's words to live by.
Look, all I'm saying is, in all contexts, bitter is a negative adjective. So what makes food any different? Am I right?
That's fair.
Oh, I just realized, hey Steve, look, here's your final fallen one.
I already got it. You remember?
No, I remember. I was making a joke.
Yeah, I know. This is the other fallen one.
It's true, I do. I melt down Jolly Ranchers and make crystal meth out of them, and then I snort it.
Oh. That's what they're for.
Yeah. They don't tell you that in the package.
Liquid Jolly Rancher.
Snorting liquid Jolly Rancher so I feel something. Yeah, it's fair. I mean, bitter. I shit on bitter a lot, but there are bitter things I like. Like, I'm fine with milk chocolate, and like chocolate cake. I can't do like dark chocolate though. Like, I think I'd actually rather kill myself. Can I say that on Twitch? I don't think I can say that on Twitch. I think I'd actually rather unalive myself.
There you go.
Censor that. No one heard that.
Fires are funny things. Burn everything they touch. Keep us warm too.
I don't have an issue with dark chocolate. I think it's alright. I think it's decent.
Next time you feel the heat.
Not my go-to chocolate, but I think it's alright.
I like dark chocolate.
There are engrams in there.
Every so often, yeah, definitely.
I'm a big white chocolate person.
See, I'm not a huge fan of white chocolate.
I fucking gobble white chocolate.
Too sweet for me.
That's completely respectable. It is like ungodly sweet.
If I've learned anything when it comes to white chocolate, don't ever pick like at Hershey Park they have the create your own candy bar like portion.
Yeah.
I've learned don't ever pick white chocolate.
Why?
Because I picked white chocolate thinking, oh, it's just gonna be like a white chocolate bar. No, the chocolate that you pick is literally the tray for all your like toppings that you put on the inside of the candy bar, like sprinkles or like little tiny like chocolate chips.
Yeah.
No matter what you choose, the candy bar always comes out milk chocolate. So you're basically choosing what you want as a filling.
Oh. Huh. Also, Darker, I get that. I have super white bitch mouth. I cannot eat spicy food unless it tastes absolutely phenomenal.
I prefer a flavorful spice as opposed to a just like my mouth is on fire.
Absolutely.
Spice.
If it tastes good, the spice is justified. If it's just spicy for the sake of being spicy, I'm going to kill the chef.
I think it's just not worth the time. I can eat spicy things, but it's never enjoyable if it's too spicy. All right, there's my Stokes. Now I just gotta kill Taken.
I had a ghost pepper once, and my solution was to was a big cup of Sprite. Big mistake. That's awful. Why would you do that to yourself? The bad thing is I can't eat spicy. Reason it's bad is because you're Mexican. Yeah, that's understandable. That's a fair reason to be upset that you can't eat spicy things.
I did the one chip challenge.
How'd that go for you?
It was not too bad, but I ate it on an empty stomach, and then I was in the fetal position on my bed, and then the next day was not good.
Sounds like a time.
It was awful. I never recommend doing it.
Okay. I did not appreciate
It started
getting
out with
launched
I was like,
off.
oh, this is hot, but it's like not terrible. But then like the aftermath was just abysmal. Oh, thanks, Brig, for launching me halfway across the map so I can throw this in. You're the man.
Yeet.
Wow, those rolls are like... Huh, okay.
Oh, I hear something coming off. Yep, there's the man.
I remember I did the Hot Ones challenge. One of the kids from my major brought it in. I say kids, we were fucking 20, 21, 22, but still. To me, you're a child until you're 30.
I say kids, but we were like 30.
We're literally adults, but you know, the kids. They brought in the Hot Ones, like the actual official one, and we just got some chips and taste tested them. Let me tell you, I got to the second highest one. I think it's called like the bomb or something.
The bomb.
It was very spicy. It hurt. It tasted like shit. Like it was, bar none, one of the worst flavors I've ever had in my mouth.
Oh.
Like, I got you.
The break did not want me to live. There is, anytime I hear like the term Hot Ones, I think of the one thing that Steve-O said in an episode of Hot Ones and how fucking surreal it was.
What do you say?
Hold on, I gotta real quickly pull it up.
He poured the last dab on his eye.
Steve-O does all sorts of stupid shit.
Yeah, you can tell just immediately from his voice. He does all sorts of shit.
Well, he did a lot of stuff in his past.
Oh, yeah.
So the quote that he said on Hot Ones that I thought was like extremely fucking surreal was, our human existence is a prank on us because we only have one instinct, which is to survive, and we only have one guarantee, which is we won't.
Oh,
what the fuck? I mean, he's right. Doesn't make me like it.
I bet you I gotta kill like one more Taken. I bet you. Yes, I gotta kill one more Taken. Oh my god. Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, Steve-O is like a weird level of based.
Dude, he's really cool. Like, I like so watching some of his videos now. It's like actually like super good.
Did you ever see the one where the video from like years ago when he climbed a construction crane because of fucking SeaWorld?
Yeah.
Wait, why did he climb a construction crane?
Because
SeaWorld.
Oh.
Yeah. He literally climbed a construction crane with a inflatable killer whale because of the mistreatment of Shamu.
Yo, kind of based.
He got jail time for that.
Yes, he did.
I mean, still. Good on him.
Dude's a fucking mad lad.
Absolute legend. We stand. Yeah, this harbor do be full of sorrow, though.
One more to knock that out.
Gonna rock default Osteo for a little bit. Remember when Beyond Light launched, and if you bought the special edition, you got that ornament for No Time to Explain, but if you equipped it, it consumed it? That was funny.
I actually don't remember that.
Yep, I was a victim of that glitch. That was when I just started playing again, so I'm like, ornaments are consumable? And Josh was like, no. And I'm like, then why did it get consumed? And he's like, what? And I showed him. He's like, that's not supposed to happen.
This game is great, but I like how no matter how many times they updated it, they always find like more bugs to add onto it. Like the new Solstice perks, and how you can get a Monarch with 5 rounds in the string.
99 bugs in the code. 99 bugs. Take one down, patch it around. 128 bugs in the code. That's just how it works.
Alright, Bungie's not that bad. If anything, you're describing Bethesda at that point.
No, Bethesda is a billion bugs in the code. We'll just leave them there. Unless they literally break the game, they can stay.
You know, the thing it's funny just talking about, like, Bethesda and all that, and I love how everyone says, like, anything that Todd Howard, like, says at, like, E3 events for, like, games, and how he never lives up to any of them. I still remember how people got, like, slightly irritated with Bungie when Destiny 1 came out, where they're like, oh, you see all that terrain? Yeah, that's explorable play area, and then we're, like, limited to, like, 1 patrol area.
It's like, no, it's not. We have, like, 1 zip code, and that's it, if that. Bugs? You mean unintended features? Yeah, basically. That's the Bethesda way. I mean, there's also the case of, like, the Giants sending you to orbit being made canon because it was so funny they just didn't want to patch it. Which, like, that I respect.
That's great, yeah. Oh, my all-time favorite when it comes to the Giant stuff is, did you ever see the modded weapon where you can actually own one of their clubs and it does exactly that? Like, you can launch your, like, anybody you hit to orbit with it.
That's super good.
Oh, I just want to point out for those in chat, this Sparrow is based off of Mario Kart, and it drops... Hold on. It has little drifties. Like, it does little drift flames. But if you drive it for long enough... if it wants to do it. Come on, bud, you can do it.
I was gonna say, you actually did have a shell drop when you were riding it, so...
Yeah, I just...
A shell drops?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, it drops green and red shells.
Oh, that's so cool.
It drops green and red ghost shells.
That's so good.
But, yeah, my all-time favorite thing I ever saw with that Giants Club mod was literally, the companion. When he tests your smite, he goes, strike me. Don't worry, I can take it. So someone hits him with the Giants Club, and he just goes soaring.
I love that one mod that makes it so you can, like, mutilate bodies. Because then, since he's an important NPC, you can't kill him. So someone, like, hit him with something, and, like, his flesh on his face was gone. He's like, that was pretty good.
No.
It's so funny.
You know what's actually funny? There actually is an actual item in Skyrim, like, not modded or anything. There actually is a Giants Club that can technically be picked up, and the player was supposed to use it, or be able to use it, but it's coded so that you can't. However, you can command a follower or companion to pick it up, and they can actually use it.
Pretty nuts.
Interesting. I like that. Rachel modded her Skyrim so much that the intro cutscene is fucked. I love that Osteostriga's magazine gets eaten as you shoot it. It's so cool.
I remember there was a mod I installed on the, I think it was the Xbox version of the special edition of Skyrim, and I love how for a game that's supposed to be about, like, you know, medieval times and all that, what was my fucking, or what does the mod do? It makes it so your loading screen or your main menu is Diva from Overwatch.
I mean, sure, why not?
That's a great one. What a line.
What?
She's like, they're like moths to the flame.
Oh yeah, where she literally was like disappointed with how her joke came out.
Yeah, it's so good.
Rachel, that's a classic.
Is it the Macho Man Dragon?
No, it's the Thomas Dragon.
Oh, that one too.
Yeah. Oh, there's a mod that turns dragons into Thomas the Tank Engine, and when they roar, it's just a toot toot. And I'm pretty sure the dragon fight theme is also the Thomas the Tank Engine theme.
Oh, that's great.
Let me tell you, I used to
I
fucking...
want to download Nexus mods just because of the fact that you're not limited to stuff. Like, I've downloaded mods for Skyrim and Fallout through Bethesda's thing.
Oh yeah, no, you want Nexus. Nexus got the fun shit.
Nexus B.
They also got a lot of horny shit.
That too.
It's true.
You aren't wrong.
Nexus Mod Manager challenge, go 2 pages without seeing horny mods. Challenge, impossible.
Are you sure it's the Nexus challenge and not the Steam challenge?
Yes, but the Nexus one actually has nudity displayed.
I once saw one of my friends on my friends list playing Orc Massager.
Oh no, I don't like the sound of that.
Yep. That was a porn game, by the way, if nobody can tell.
It is. 100%.
I would have never guessed.
It's kind of based, kind of hot. Give me the helium filaments. You guys ever play the DeviantArt challenge?
That sounds like a bad time.
So we do. And here's the thing also, let me just preface this with, I love DeviantArt, it's a fantastic website for artists. It is fucking awesome, but goddamn there's some fucking horny people on there. But the DeviantArt challenge is you type in a character name that is popular, and you see how long you can go without inflation popping up. It's a very fun game. It's also a very hard game to win.
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
It really doesn't.
I'm really into that for whatever reason.
If you want to instant lose, literally just look up any mainstream Sonic character. You will lose page 1, guaranteed.
I actually saw a TikTok in which somebody in it was a TikTok from a Twitch streamer, and somebody in her chat literally donated so the text-to-speech was active, and it said, "Did you know that in like 2008 to like 2009, Sonic actually printed their own type of currency for the employees?"
No way.
Yeah, they literally made up this whole bullshit thing just to get the streamer to look up Sonic inflation.
Yeah, I was like, did you know in 2003 Sega printed their own money to pay their employees? This actually completely messed up the economy.
Oh, yeah,
it was actually a major contributing factor to the 2008 housing market crash.
See, that person said like Sega. This person actually said like Sonic, like the fast food franchise.
Oh, good.
It's even funnier.
Oh, I haven't played Left 4 Dead in forever. That's a good fucking game. Tank Pinball is the best way to play. If you've never played Tank Pinball in Left 4 Dead, you've never truly played Left 4 Dead.
Well, I guess I've never truly played Left 4 Dead.
Okay.
I've never played Left 4 Dead at all.
We gotta do Tank Pinball at some point. So basically what Tank Pinball is, it's a modded game mode where you can't like hurt anything. There's no common infected, there's no special infected, it's just tanks. And they just keep spawning. And gravity is turned down way, way low, so you jump super high and get hit super far, and you literally just have to run to the end of the level. You can't kill the tanks at all. There's no way for you to. You just fucking run, and it's so funny.
If there's anything I'm doing with Left 4 Dead, I'm downloading it on Steam going to the workshop, and I'm using the one mod that Russian Badger used, in which you can turn one of the survivors into Pickle as Cage.
I love that. I'd love to do a Left 4 Dead stream night. That'd be awesome.
I'd actually have to buy the game because I have.
It's
funny. I have never played a Left 4 Dead game whatsoever.
So, fun fact: only buy Left 4 Dead 2 because all of Left 4 Dead 1 was made DLC for Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah, you don't have to get Left 4 Dead 1 ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, mind you, it has all the new Left 4 Dead 2 weapons and stuff too, and literally you can get like the whole game for like $5. It's on sale very often.
Yeah.
Hi, Bogoth. I just killed you a few days ago in D1.
Alright, one more challenge to do.
What's that one?
Vanguard.
I gotta go do public events and all that.
Vanguard, also known as the arguably most boring one.
Yeah, and Hunter did it while I was at work.
Yep. I was basically literally the beginning of this stream was just me doing 3 strikes, going to the bonfire, completing bonfire, and then doing 3 more strikes, and just repeating that cycle.
Oh, Darker, actually Fire Eagle in chat is streams, and I think they're streaming right now. Are you still streaming?
I am, but I'm actually probably going to end it soon, just because of the fact that since it's starting to get a little bit dark out, the ring light's starting to give me a little bit of a headache.
I respect that.
My entire household that I live in is
the other person that is streaming is Cherry Hearts You.
Yeah, that's me. Hello. I'm gamer.
They're usually awake by now, but nobody's awake. They haven't been awake like all day.
Huh. Oh well.
I don't know. This is the first time I've ever had them like sleep in super late.
It was funny when I woke up. My mom was actually like, "Oh, I think it was like what 10 o'clock." She goes like, "I'm surprised you're up." I'm like, "Why?" She goes, "Cause I would have expected you to be sleeping in on your day off."
That's understandable.
Sometimes I do.
Sometimes I mean, there are times where I do. This past Thursday actually was definitely one of those, because it was funny. I was trying to watch Markiplier play Red Dead 2 because I had never seen his playthrough of it, and the entire day pretty much I was laying down trying to watch it, and I just kept passing out in and out all day. But let me tell you, the following day did I feel fucking great.
I know that feeling. I'm probably gonna go to bed. Oh, I just got lunch. I'm probably gonna go to bed early tonight, actually. So stream's probably only gonna be up for like another 30 or so minutes because I had a very busy morning at work. For once.
I might finish off my stream in 30 minutes. That way I can just say I streamed for 10 hours straight.
Hey, let's fucking go. Those numbers are good. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I know I'm doing great. Guys, Rachel said I'm doing great. That must mean it's true.
Man, she said you're doing great after you supported the cat attacking her.
Well, yeah, because the cat attacking her is funny.
I honestly think I might just take a break from Destiny. Just playing all day.
That's fair.
Might just be like, all right, gonna do the rest of this tomorrow.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
Hunter, how many strikes did you have to do?
To be completely honest, I was not keeping track.
Dang.
New follow hype.
As I said, I was primarily just doing like 3 and then going to a bonfire and just repeating the process.
Gotcha.
It wasn't like too much. If I had to give like a rough estimate, I'd say like maybe like 12 to 15, I would think.
That's a lot.
Let
me ask the chat. See if the chat knows.
I was gonna say somebody said 10 nightfalls.
Yeah, I think it's 10% per nightfall and like 7% per normal strike, and then I think it's 3%
normal
if
strikes
you
give
choose
7 to 8%,
and then it's 3% if you manually select the strike. So if you like go into the EDZ and choose Lake of Shadows, it's gonna be 3%, which is kind of fucking stupid. Apparently, I can't confirm that, but I've heard that's the case.
Yeah, Darker, don't feel shy in any of our streams. As I told the one person who joined the Discord earlier, Mochi, I told her the whole reason I'm actually streaming is to break away from my social anxiety. So
I feel that, dude.
Definitely helps. Definitely helps.
It does, yeah.
And an active chat definitely helps a lot.
See, it doesn't. I don't need to have an active chat, to be completely honest. I will admit, like, just like one person being like positive and polite and not being like an ass or ignorant is a hell of a lot better.
Oh, absolutely.
The first time I joined this group, I was like super like, I don't want to bother nobody. I don't want to like interact with people, but I want to interact with people. So then, the one time when you added me to this voice channel, I was like super nervous. I was like, oh no, this is like spooky. And now I'm like, now we're chill.
I mean, because like here's the thing, because I remember like what was it, like a month or two back, I was telling Falcon about like the time when I first was in like an Xbox party with him, and he even acknowledged about how on that day like I was kind of quiet and all that. And I told him, yeah, it's because like when it comes to people I don't really know, it's my social anxiety. Like the only reason I felt somewhat comfortable is because Josh was there, but it's like just finding ways to break out of it is really fucking nice.
I think honestly, college is the big thing that helped kind of break me out of my shell when it comes to talking to new people, specifically new people that I know share interests with me.
Grocery stores. That's what helped me.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually very understandable.
No, retail does not. That makes you hate people.
I also hate people. So it's like a double
I'm
thing.
Sociable and I hate you. Isn't that great? Hey, how's your day? Go fuck yourself.
It allows me to talk to people and also want to commit mass genocide.
It happens to the best of us.
Oh man.
DX, I don't envy you. I have never worked retail, and I pray to every god of every religion that I never will.
It's shit, but I will definitely admit, like, you get some pretty interesting stories out of it.
Oh, for sure. But I don't want to.
Like conspiracy theory guy.
The most recent,
paper towel guy down there?
What was it?
Paper towel guy.
Paper towel. No, I'm drawing a blank.
You worked retail for your first job? Yeah, that's a mood. A lot of people did. My first job was a janitor.
Honestly,
I was a janitor in high school.
Come in and try to like tell people about his conspiracy theories, and he was like, he had like a very bad hunched back, and the people would call him the paper towel guy because he like would always get people to like get paper towels and keep them in the manager's office because he thought people were trying to like infect him.
No, I don't remember that.
Remember that guy? He gave me a disc with 2 conspiracy theory films.
That's fucking awesome.
It's so fucking funny, dude. He told me that the two films were, one was about the concentration camps that were still in the United States.
Wait, it was about what?
About the concentration camps that are still in the United States. Don't you know about this?
Oh, that are still... What? I was about to say, no, we definitely had those in World War II, but you said still in the United States. Okay.
And then the second one, I don't remember what it was about. But he also told me that Walmart was transporting guillotines around the United States as well.
Oh, that I'd believe.
Honestly, that's actually, yeah, that's not that unreasonable.
That's not unbelievable. No, I believe that. See,
yeah.
the most recent funny story I've had working retail is like a few months back. There were this couple, younger couple, I'd say like maybe like late 20s, early 30s ish, and they had 2 kids with them, and the kids were on the younger side, like 5 or 7, 7 being the oldest, and that was their son. I don't know what the context of this, like, what made the kids say this. All I know is they were there because I guess the parents were looking to get new phones, because, you know, we have OSL who takes care of, like, contract phones and all that. Well, it's, like, near the end of my shift. I went to help a customer get a speaker out of the lock case, which is a few aisles over, and like I said, I don't know what the context of what was said was. All I know is I heard this 7-year-old little boy, just as loud as he could, just go, "I'ma fuck you in the ass."
Oh, children.
And I'm like, what?
They have no filter, but also no brain cells.
I just want to know what the context was that the kid just yelled that.
Also, in chat, someone just posted a story. I worked retail for a month, then got accused of theft and fired. Had to give up 2 grand's worth of pay as reimbursements, and since I was 16 at the time, I didn't get a say in it. That is
what the fuck?
Fucking atrocious. That's actually disgusting. I'm so sorry you had that happen.
That is bullshit. Fuck.
Oh my god. That is... Ah.
Been real, guys. I'm just gonna hop off.
Oh, have a good night.
Hey, you guys.
Have a good one.
You guys on the flip side.
Yeah.
Later.
Bye. Yeah, I gotta say, the more stories I hear about retail, the more happy I was with my choice of being a janitor. Being a janitor in high school is definitely way more desirable.
Yeah, no, retail fucking, like, retail, you get, like I said, you get a lot of good stories from it because of shit you would not believe. Like, another thing that also just came to mind is, like, when, obviously when the pandemic was, like, bad and you had to wear a mask, like, everywhere you go,
Yeah.
we actually had one guy who straight up came in full plague doctor attire and just wandered around the fucking store.
That's kind of awesome, actually.
But yeah, you also get, like, the people who just fucking pull, like, every last string of patience you have.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is literally my photo lab for me, is because I have so many people who basically are, like, know-it-alls, where they, like, go, oh, yeah, no, this is wrong, that's wrong, like, all that kind of stuff.
It's like, bitch, it's my job.
No, it's not like that. Like, there's this one guy who comes in, it's, like, almost, I want to say, if not every other day, he comes in at least, like, once a week, pretty much. And you would think, oh, he's in here that frequently, he would know how to use the machine. He has to call me over to assist him, like, every 5 minutes because he doesn't understand how the machines work. And the most recent time he was in, he placed 2 photo orders. One was an order of 1 8x10, the other one was an order of 6 8x10. Well, he literally makes a comment to me, because he sees that it's 6 on the one slip. He goes, oh, I didn't want 6, I want 5 8x10s. So I told him, okay, well, once they all print, we'll take a look at the 6, see which are the 5 you meant to print, and then we'll just dispose of the 6th one. He comes back, I show him the 6, and he only wants 3 of them because apparently the other 3 are duplicates. And then he proceeds to go, oh, well, you know, there's still more printing, so I'll just wait. I said, no, this is your full order of 6. I said, yeah, you have an order of 1 photo, but that's already printed and packaged. Like, this is your order of 6 that you said you only wanted 5 of. And he proceeds to go, and he proceeds to literally say, well, I think your machine's malfunctioning. I shit you not, it took every, like, muscle in my well-being to just want, or every brain cell, whatever you want to say, in my, like, self to literally, like, prevent myself from going, sir, it's not the machine that's malfunctioning, it's the operator. like just like just because you use the kiosk like as frequently as you do doesn't mean you work here and know how the machine works.
Yeah.
Like you have no say in that.
The worst I had to deal with was gum. Gum was a little gross. That's about it. I don't have many fun stories from being a janitor other than learning secrets about the school. Like the fact that we had a giant tub of beef jerky in the cafeteria, which I was able to take some.
Those flames are burning hot, Guardian. Now take out that last ugly so we can toss in the leaves and enjoy the fire.
I'm trying to think if there's like any other oh, I remembered another one. So I remember there was a woman who literally wanted minutes for her prepaid phone.
Uh-huh. Oh,
but
wow, minutes.
She didn't know who her carrier was.
Oh.
So I told her the easiest way is to just dial 611. That'll take you to your prepaid's like automated your carrier's automated customer service thing. So she did, and I believe it said Straight Talk at first.
Uh-huh.
So I sold her a Straight Talk card. Well, she went to call the number to add the card on, and this time it said Verizon. So she didn't know. So she was demanding I actually, like, take her phone and take a look and see what I could do. So I literally took her phone to see. I couldn't help but notice that on the home page of her Android phone was an app. It was well, I shouldn't say an app. It was one of those, like, URLs on your homepage.
Oh, like a widget?
Stuff. Kinda, yeah. She had two of those. One for Pornhub, and the other one for Xvideos.
Yeah, at least you got options, though.
But the thing that irritated me is I had to help her figure out who her carrier was, and I had to stay an hour over just to help her with this shit. Yeah, that was an unwanted hour of overtime that I really did not need.
Yeah, no, understandable. Yeesh. We have dealt with people like that at Target and electronics. Oh my goodness. I never want to work electronics.
Hey, sadly, that's where I work.
Oh, have fun
Not
with streaming.
Though, but yeah, no, fucking electronics is... Because that's the other thing, too, is you get the people who are looking for something, but they don't know what they're looking for, so they just expect you to be a mind reader and know exactly what it is they're fucking looking for.
Yeah.
My all-time favorite is when I have the older people coming and going, I needed a cable for my Android phone. Okay, what kind of cable is it that you need? Is it a micro USB? Is it a USB-C? I don't know.
Thanks. Yeah,
and it's even funnier when they ask for cases and all that, because then they go like, oh, I need one for my Samsung phone. Okay, what kind of Samsung is it? T-Mobile? It's like that's your carrier. That's not your phone.
Yeah, I had something like that in another server. I was talking with someone. They were talking about we were talking about a mobile game. Oh, have fun with your stream, by the way. We were talking about a mobile game. I think it was like Sonic Dash or something. And he's like, "Oh, it runs terribly on my phone." I'm like, "How does it run terribly? I've had this shit on my phone since it was like a Galaxy S5 in like 2015. How does it run bad on your phone? What phone do you have?" He's like, "A Samsung." I'm like,
I will admit.
Okay, what model? And he's like, it's a Samsung." I'm like, "Okay, but what model of phone is it?" He never replied. Like, buddy, please.
See, the one thing I will also say is very interesting working electronics is the amount of people I see with stuff that you wouldn't see now. Like, do you know how many people? You'd be surprised how many people literally come in to our store looking for SE phone cases, and not the newer iPhone SE, like the one back from when the 5 was like the current phone.
Huh.
Like, we still have people looking for that. I had somebody looking for a charging cable for their iPhone 4. Like,
it's crazy, dude. I think the guy in front of me, the guy at the desk in front of me has like a Galaxy S5, I think. Just still works. His battery life's terrible. It lasts like an hour. But yeah, it's crazy. I guess I'll do activities in the throne world. I really don't want to, but I'm just gonna do some mindless grinding for like the next 15 minutes before I get off for the night.
I mean, hey, if you're doing that, I'll join you because I need to get Throne World shit knocked out.
Have a good night. Thank you for the follow and thanks for stopping by. Good luck with your stream. I'll make sure to give you a follow back once I am not streaming.
I will be doing the same for them.
And if you are in the Discord, feel free to plug yourself. And if you're not in the Discord, feel free to join. We do Destiny Sherpas and have a channel dedicated to builds. I think the longest I've streamed was probably somewhere around 7 or 8 hours, but since I work full time, I can't really stream for a ludicrous time period. If I did this full time, I mean, I'd go all day because playing video games is literally all I do. So like, yeah, now it would work out nice. But I don't do this full time. But with your support, I can. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'd wink, but my model is not capable of doing such a thing.
And when I get technical, my character can technically constantly wink because my right eye is constantly covered by my hair.
That's true. If I can't see the eye, it's Schrodinger's eye. You could be winking, you could not be. I don't know. Also, doing this in a fire team is going to be very fucking convenient. Because patrols will go so much faster.
Oh, yeah. See, it was funny when I started, like, the very, very start of my stream was basically me on the EDZ knocking out patrol stuff. And it's funny because ADHD brain make it so, oh, pick up patrol beacon, start killing things randomly, look at chat, talk to somebody in chat, and then realize, oh, I'm not doing at all what I'm supposed to be doing for the patrol beacon. I swear, if I had like my actual like VOD stuff on, I'm pretty sure like the first there are chunks where I pick up a patrol beacon where it's like, oh, collect this resource from like dregs, and for like 5 minutes I'm killing everything but dregs.
That's good. Oh yeah, Darker, feel free to join on us if we're not full up. I don't think we're full. Let me check. Yeah, we're not full. You can definitely join on us. There's 4 people in this.
Hellfire, just the comment of just killing something. It brings up the story of a couple days ago when me and Falcon were playing Red Dead, and he had to reference a movie scene, and I recreated it without even knowing. Because we were doing just bounties in Red Dead Online, and there was a like rundown looking church, and Falcon has to go, oh, this reminds me of the scene from Kingsman, the scene where they just have this like nobody has any control of themselves, just going around shooting people, and I ended up doing that and ended up killing the bounty target.
It happens. I hope I can get my CPU issues sorted out so we can actually stream Red Dead.
I mean, I technically can. It's just OBS sometimes just likes to have like a slow hiccup. I think I might have fixed it, but my one coworker, who was actually the guy who joined the Discord a couple days ago, it's Kevin, but I think he renamed himself in the Discord to Big Guy. He did tell me there's like one thing I could try in OBS, but I don't remember exactly what he said to try.
Yeah, my problem is Sorry, I zoned out there for a second. My problem is that I upgraded my GPU to 3070, and my CPU just can't keep up with it. So I'm at like my CPU usage is super high, and my GPU is like only like 10 to 20%, which is not what it should be. So this weekend I'm taking my computer to Rachel's house, and we're gonna do. John's gonna help me optimize what we can, and if the issue continues, then I'm just gonna get myself a new Dinkus. CPU. I just say random sounds when I can't think of a word immediately.
That's how I am too.
Yeah, you know, just get
Understandable.
a new crumble. You know. That's true, Rachel. You're PC too. We'll get you there.
See, when you made a comment in the Discord too, when John was saying about like the NVIDIA like graphics cards, like the 30 series going down to make like room for the 40 and all that. I actually wanted to make a comment about the 3090s being the price that they were, and I was also going to say I honestly was like wondering, because I'm not going to buy it because I don't have money for that even at a reduced price, but I was wondering if I did, is it worth spending like $1,500 to go from like because I think my tower is a 3070. Would it be worth that like $1,500 to go from like a 3070 to like a 3090?
No, absolutely not. Don't get me wrong, 3090s are great. If you're at a 3070, you don't need to upgrade. There is no.
It might not even be a 30 like 70. I might also have like 3080. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, that's even less reason.
No, I know. Can you tell I don't know shit about computers?
Yeah, no, graphics cards, they are diminishing returns as you go up, essentially. The jump from a 2070 to a 3070 is fucking insane. The jump from a 3070 to a 3090 Ti, it's good. It's really good. It's not enough to be worth the money.
Yeah.
If it was $500, I'd say, I mean, you don't need to, but if you really want to be top end, go for it. But it is not worth over $1,000. Like, you could buy a whole nother computer for that much money.
Fair, yeah. Well, what's actually funny is I actually found out the, because like I said, I don't know if the specs are exactly like the one I have, but I did see that the tower that I had purchased is actually cheaper now than what I paid for it.
Oh. Yeah. How much cheaper?
Like $200, nothing too drastic. I think it was like $24.99.99. I think is what it was.
Oh wow.
So, it like I said, about like $200 cheaper than what I paid, but still, because the original rig, as I said previously, goes for I think like $4,000.
That's crazy. I just went to Micro Center and said, hey, I want a computer that can do this, and then they gave me a parts list.
See, it's nice having stores that do that. Just kind of one of the reasons why I'm glad the Best Buy near me no longer exists.
Yeah, Best Buy for PC stuff is, not ideal. Have you heard of Micro Center?
I have heard of them. I don't know if there's any around me.
Are you near Josh?
Yes, me and Josh are in the same area.
Then there's one kind of close.
Oh,
like
is there?
40-minute drive. It's in, it's close to, like, KOP. So if you're ever in the area.
Probably not. I refuse to go to King of Prussia unless I actually have to. Unless it's like a dire situation, I refuse to go there.
Really?
I just the traffic's too much for me.
Oh, see, that's understandable. It was kind of one of those cases of I had to drive there enough that I'm used to it. I still make Rachel drive if we ever go. But, if I have to drive there on my own, I'm not opposed to it because I've done it for work before. Which, by the way, it's great as hell when your job demands you go somewhere that's like 2 hours away, because then your entire workday is just driving, and it's very relaxing.
Yeah. See, I would say that about because we do tend to get like where I work. Sometimes people do get pulled to work, go to other stores. But the thing that's kind of annoying is you drive there and they do not pay for the commute. Like, so any gas you spend is your money that's being used. And more importantly, it's like, I'm just going to be doing the same shit at that store. Why the fuck would I want to help out another store that can't get their shit together when I can just work at my store?
Yeah.
And make sure it stays the way it is.
You clearing out that area down there?
Yep.
Cooler Rudy.
But yeah, the reason I was saying about the I'm glad Best Buy is because I remember when I was looking to get into like PC gaming, not major because I knew at the time I could not afford a gaming laptop at all. So I literally asked if there was like a laptop that they had that could run like games decently. And I shit you not, the thing that they then sold me and said would actually run games decently was like a 2-in-1, like it was one of those like flip laptops.
Yeah,
like the ones that had like the small screen with like an i5 processor.
Oh wow. So how'd that work out for you?
I mean, some games were decent. They were still kind of on the laggier side, but for like a majority of the games I actually wanted to play on there, hell no.
I remember I used my mother's Mac for many years. I say many years, like a year and a half, 2 years maybe. And then I got my own gaming PC for my 14th birthday. And then I used that fucker up until like senior year of high school. And it was the summer between junior and senior year that I upgraded and built my own computer. And then, if I remember correct, yeah, I still use my laptop occasionally. It's slow as hell, takes like 10 minutes to start up, all that stuff. But she still works, and I use her for whenever I have to do remote work. That way I don't have to have my game and my work up on the same computer. Not that my work would know, but you know. I like to keep it separate so all my processing power can go towards the thing I actually want to do.
Mm-hmm. See, my gaming laptop that I currently have, which I'm surprised it still technically runs as well as it does, because my gaming laptop was actually one I bought from work, and it originally went for like $1,600. However, I only paid $1,200 for it because mine was like the old display that they had. So the thing about the displays is they're on like almost 24/7 for like, I don't know, a good like year or two straight. So the fact that everything's still kind of running well honestly surprises me. But I thought it was worth it. Especially considering I didn't have any kind of like tower or anything like that at the time.
Yeah. Alright, after this patrol, I'm probably going to call for the night just because I am a sleepy boy.
That's fair.
And I will probably not stream again till Sunday. What shader is that? That's nice. I will not stream again till Sunday because I will not be home this weekend. Also, by the way, us doing that heroic public event and those 2 patrols is only 5% for the activities in the Throne World.
I was gonna say I didn't even participate in that public event, so I probably should have, but
it's a little rough.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure when I'll be streaming next. I want to try and make it to where it's like somewhat consistent, like when I get done work. But at the same time, it's like usually when I get done work, I have like no motivation to really want to set anything up or do anything. So
Yeah, so that's part of the reason I set my schedule the way I did. I'm gonna leave the fire team. I'll make you a leader. The reason I set my schedule up the way I did is I
say
haven't.
I'm probably gonna be popping off as well. So I might pop over to Sea of Thieves and
All right, that's fair.
do that. So if anything, you could probably make darker leader.
Yep. So totally forgot what I was saying.
Oh, you were talking about the reason you set your schedule up a certain way.
Oh yes. Also, hello, John.
Hello. I just got home.
So the reason I set my schedule up the way I did is it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Because I figure Friday I might not be home, Saturday, Sunday I might not be home, and Monday is like the day before reset, so there's not really much that I'm gonna want to do in terms of like Destiny and Halo. But because it's only 3 days a week, that means that people only expect me to stream 3 days a week, and so when I stream more, that makes big number go up, brain happy. And if I skip a day, I can make up for it easily, because if I am home a Saturday, then we do, raid night and all that stuff. So it works out nice. Also, hello, puppy dog.
Good doggy.
She's probably barking at something again. If she isn't injuring herself, she's barking at something.
I'm proud of her. She's doing her best.
Well, she gave us a bit of a scare yesterday because of the fact that she slipped and her hind leg went like way far forward. So,
no.
Oh, bless her heart.
Poor baby.
I mean, the thing is too, she's like what 14, so her hips aren't the best.
No.
So
She's old,
yeah.
baby.
That's an old
Yeah.
puppo.
But yeah, definitely. I will say when it comes to like streaming though, Thursdays are definitely going to be a day. Saturdays I was going to, since that's like the raid day and all that. But at the same time, I was like, I don't know if I can just do constant raid streams. So I'll still just like stream on Saturdays. It's just I don't know if I would want to do like raiding stuff constantly. But I don't know if I'll do like as early as I did on today, because I think I started at like 10:30 or somewhere around there.
It's part of the reason I'm happy that the solstice is so easy to just get the title and guild it, because it means I can just basically take like the next 3 weeks off from Destiny and actually play other things outside of like the obvious like raid night and if we do GMs or anything else.
Oh yeah, well, I mean that's pretty much how it is for me when it comes to like Destiny in general, because if it isn't story or seasonal content, I literally have no involvement in when I play this game.
That's understandable.
Like Destiny's good, like great and all, and I'm not gonna say it's like bad or anything, but like outside of seasonal content and like stories, there's really not much that I want to do, which is why I give Josh such props that he's able to fucking play this game like almost 24/7.
Yeah,
and still find shit to do.
I was gonna say that's really just what it comes down to, is that there is just other stuff there. It's just whether or not it happens to interest.
I mean, it's the thing is, it's also getting like repetitive, like the whole like grinding the playlist for like the seasonal weapon and tournaments.
Yep,
like,
yep.
I still have yet to get a chain of command. I don't like. It's the same shit. Crucible's the same shit. Gambit's the same shit. Vanguard playlist is the same shit. It's like I'm doing this every season to get a weapon and an ornament that I'm probably never going to use.
That is one of my big critiques, is I like the new stuff they keep coming out with, but you're right, the original, like, ritual playlists, they need some freshening up.
They really do. I can't, like, here's
Either
the
that
thing.
or just don't make us required to play them, and we can just leave them there for new players. Like, I would be fine with that.
Crucible, like, I can...
it's not gonna break my heart.
I can vibe with Crucible, right? If it's a game mode I like. If it's Momentum, it's amazing for, like, grinding catalysts and shit. Yeah. Gambit, once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon, if I'm really feeling it, or if there's a new
sometimes
shader
you get a
cert.
wild Gambit hair up your
Yeah,
ass.
so
You just wanna hear
sometimes,
drifters say fun
but
things. Yeah.
Vanguard strikes are literally the most fucking boring thing in this goddamn game for me. I can't
See,
do
I like
it.
using them as a test bed for new shit because
So,
I know that it's not gonna screw me over if I like
the
have something
way-
with my build.
The way I'm looking at it, and this is just my honest opinion as to how I feel like they could be more involved and all that, and that is with Crucible, kind of treat the bounty system like it was, where the daily bounties actually give you like Crucible rep to actually make it like not as long of a grind. It doesn't have to be much, just at least some sort of like incentive to do those. Because honestly, I'm actually looking at it now. Like I thought about this earlier today. The daily bounties, besides XP, if you're like still behind on your seasonal like levels, have no purpose.
Well, I sort of prefer that because then you don't get like teammates who are playing really funny just to try and get like bounties done. Unless it's like generic ones like complete games, because like that was a big problem in Gambit too, is that the bounties incentivize you to not win the game.
Yeah.
And to do things that get the bounties done. And that can be really frustrating. So I honestly kind of prefer bounties the way they are now because it's like it doesn't incentivize you to lose.
No. What I'm getting at is like the bounty, like the daily bounties where it's like, oh, complete like a match of control. It's just like make it like they used to, where it was just like you would get 25 like points into Valor.
Yeah,
That's
that I agree. I wouldn't mind the ones that are just generic, like just complete it. Then those.
Because right now the only bounties I see any incentive to actually doing are your 5 repeatables. Because at least with that, you're getting a little bit of XP and you're getting Bright Dust with it.
Yep.
Your dailies are just giving you XP, which if you're like most of us, where you're already done your season, like you're already past rank 100 of your seasons pass, there's really no incentive for XP other than Eververse engrams.
Yeah, unless you want to do like, end game content, which like that's just the grind for that, like to set up for that, especially since it resets every 3 months, is the most tiresome thing.
Yeah.
Now Vanguard, the way I feel like that could be better is the bounties themselves are fine. Like the getting like the precision kills, the grenade kills, defeating this type of thing, that's fine. But can we not limit it to the Vanguard playlist? Like make it like an open world thing? Like the original Vanguard bounties were?
That's true. The original Vanguard bounties did let you just do it in patrols or in whatever. Cool. That was nice.
Also, I'll be right back. Destiny bugged out a little bit. Now it doesn't want to get to my character screen and it won't let me tab out. So I will be right back.
How do I?
That's the first time it's done that. No, second. All right, be right back.
But that's that, and then Gambit, just get rid of it.
Yeah, honestly, if they sunset Gambit, I wouldn't be upset. I can't. I want Drifter to be the voiceover for a game mode, but Gambit itself is just so painfully unfun. I preferred old Gambit. Honestly, I really did, and I say that even knowing I get stomped every other game. Gambit Prime.
I prefer the original playlist that had a green color scheme to it. We called that Prison of Elders.
I would love Prison of Elders back.
Like, it doesn't even have to be like Prison of Elders again. It's like, we already know Drifter hoards like a bunch of shit. Just make it like the maps themselves. I feel like you could make an honest to God like thing of make it like a wave survival thing where it gets like harder and harder as the waves progress.
Yeah, just give us a
like the maps are fitting for.
Give us Firefight. Like literally, just bring back Firefight from Halo. Limited revives. Get more lives every round, survive X amount of time, get rewards at the end based on how far you get. Oh, also, Darker's asking how we feel about Trials. I think it's boring as shit. I think Trials is something I grind once a year so I can get the entire armor set and new guns, and then I don't touch it ever again because it's just kind of boring and not worth my time.
So
I need to grind it more because I need a better read specifically. But if I ever get that, that's it. We're done.
So Trials, I don't have too much of an issue with. Like my biggest issue is it's literally comp but sweatier.
Trials is
vibe with what Fallout put out today. I'm just not incentivized to go in there because the loot right now is very underwhelming.
Yeah.
Like the LFR is good, and that's about
and
it.
They're also
Everything
in
else is outclassed somewhere.
They're in a catch-22 with it, right? Because it's there's trials, endgame PvP, it should be rewarding. But if it's rewarding, that locks out casual players from getting said rewards. So
That's why
casual
you just
players will
put the
complain.
cosmetics in there. Just put the cosmetics
Yep.
for Big Schween. Stop
Just-
putting mechanical things in there. God dang it,
so-
Bungie. This is
just-
my respectful critique. If
you
you're
were
listening,
entirely
please.
correct. On the money.
I will
Being
also
as friendly
add
as I
this.
can about it, it's like it just would make things easier.
I also
Make
will
it
add
go
this
forward,
about
make it
trials.
competitive.
The comment that I made about like the Crucible bounties, about like actually giving some sort of contribution to their game mode, other than just like XP and the like bounty challenge. Do that for trials. Trials before, when they still had the trials tokens, even repeatable bounties would literally give you trials tokens, which you could then use to get trials gear.
Yeah.
So, like, if you could do like a thing where it's like the Crucible bounties, where like every trials bounty you complete, you get a little bit of rep towards your next package, like, go for it.
I feel like a lot of problems with
Did
how
it give you rep? Did they change that?
Yeah.
It doesn't now.
it doesn't give you rep anymore after the reworks.
Oh,
No bounties
after
give
the-
you rep
I
anymore.
guess that's
I
for
don't
the
think.
best if you're like solo queuing in. That would suck if your blueberries were using bad weapons just to try and get a bounty kill. That
Yeah.
would suck.
I mean,
I
yeah,
definitely think
but-
them making it so you had to buy the DLC to participate in trials made it a lot better.
Yes.
Absolutely,
yes,
that
locking
was
it behind a paywall that like eliminates 90% of the
that
cheaters right
that
there.
genuinely was really good. So I'm happy about that. Trials is
Coupled with
definitely
Battle Eye.
it's definitely in my opinion more worth playing now than it was. But like once
Oh
you get
yeah, it's not even
once
close.
once you get everything once, which requires like what rank 8, like oh well, don't play it again. You don't need to. There's no point.
Yeah.
Oh no, you want to go flawless? All right, that's on you. Go
To
for
do
it.
it for the flex sometime, it is just very difficult.
Yeah, maybe one day I'll go flawless. Maybe one day I'll get some people to carry me. Sure, whatever. But like,
Exactly. I'm the
it's
same way.
just not worth my time to go for a weapon that has +10 in another stat and looks like butter. I don't care.
Not to
Yeah.
mention, like, the adept like weapons, like that was the sole purpose of like going flawless in trials. I mean, most of the weapon types, if not the archetypes, you can now just get from just doing grandmasters.
Yep.
So
Not to mention crafting weapons in a lot of cases is also just nicer. How about
Yeah.
raids and
I
grandmasters?
love having crafting as an end game for stuff, and I keep seeing all of these like takes that I really don't understand about how like people really don't like the crafting system. Like all of the Paul Tassi takes I see, I'm just like, what? Why are you okay? First of all, why are you hard crazy like grinding like a nutcase to get these weapons week 1? When the whole thing of crafting is that's not the point. It's like Dado said. The point is to have it so that you have basically a fail-safe for if you're grinding like crazy and you just don't get the roll you want. You'll eventually get the pattern so that you're guaranteed to down the line. It's not meant to go and have your god roll done week 1.
So I think the reason for that, and it's a dumb reason. You understand it's a dumb reason. I understand it's a dumb reason. But I think the reason for that is because of the concept of enhanced perks. Once you introduce something that is quote unquote easy to get and is objectively more optimal, people are going to want to get it as fast as possible. I think if weapon crafting didn't have advanced perks, people would be completely neutral about it because then they could just get their roll randomly, or as a failsafe, like you said, they can get it crafted.
Probably.
But since you can make your gun objectively better through crafting, everyone's going to want to craft it.
It's weird that bugs me, or that not bugs me. It's weird that bugs people so much more than an adept weapon does to me, because they are kind of the same thing. It's just two different ways of doing it.
Exactly.
But yet people are so much more with like obsessed with these enhanced perks than they are an adept weapon, and I'm like,
I think it's just
what's the difference here, guys?
I think
like,
the difference is because of the player control over it. Because with an
Yeah,
adept weapon, it's
probably.
still a random roll.
That's true. That's very true.
I don't know. It's just
See-
me speculating from like what takes I see online.
That's possible. Yeah. I
see,
don't know.
my biggest issue with the weapon crafting, and I'm not going to deny saying I don't understand why Bungie did it this way, because I completely do. But I don't understand how some of the patterns require like a smaller amount, some require a larger amount in order to unlock the crafting pattern. Like raid weapons, like all the Val weapons, I get why they did 5. because obviously it gives you incentive to keep doing the raid. It gives you the incentive to buy the final chest, like that I get. When it came to like the opulent weapons and stuff like that, I just don't understand why you need to have 5 just to be able to craft it.
Yeah, okay, so seasonal weapons I can kind of understand being 5 because it wants to grind the seasonal activity. Opulent weapons, considering they're returning, I think they should all be 3.
I'd be fine with either or, honestly. I kind of like that everything has the same amount this time, because then it eliminates the, well, why is this 2 and why is this 5
100%.
debacle?
Consistency is
so
way nicer.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. Whereas
I
Witch Queen,
don't.
it's almost confusing, because you're like, why is this better weapon only need 2 to get its pattern? Like, it's weird stuff like that.
I just don't get it because of the fact that it's like, with like like, again, seasonal, yeah, it makes sense for that, but like opulent, why do we need the same amount of like deep sight patterns for those like you do Val weapons? Like, why is an open world type weapon the same amount as a raid weapon?
I would say it's probably because, one, not all of them, but like a lot of them reintroduced are really fucking good. Like, the Callus and the Drang feel like brand new guns because of their perk pools, and they're also like best
and
in
the fact
class.
that they got incandescent and stuff like that now, I guess.
Yeah, coupled with the fact that they're just like, they have like those natural synergy perks. They almost feel like close to raid level weapons, I'll be honest. So maybe that's part of the reason.
I'm gonna be real. I'd rather use Callus Mini Tool over Submission.
Yeah, no.
With me, it depends, because they're different slots. If they were both in the same slot, though, Callus probably would win.
Well, the thing is, too, the thing about Callus Mini Tool, because you also have its intrinsic perk. Yeah, it's synergy perk with, like, Mida. So you're getting rid of Submissive for Mida and making...
Yo, if they made Mida better, I would actually use the synergy perk. Same with Star.
Darker is asking now, what is our opinion on, since we're covering our opinions on the game as a whole, raids and grandmasters? I think raids
I like where they're at right now as like a blanket statement. I don't think they're perfect, but I'm generally happy with them. I have to think a little bit about things that I don't like.
I think
I like the introduction of acute burns over the really stupid modifiers that are in a lot that used to be in GMs a lot. That is my favorite change, because you can spec it into it.
I think
and
GMs...
it's not just dumb shit. I think that's one of their best changes they've made.
I think GMs
overall,
are definitely...
I'm a little jazzed about where GMs are sitting in.
I think GMs are a case-by-case basis, because in the case of, like, the Corrupted, right? That, honestly, I think from a difficulty standpoint...
Yeah, that's more the Strike's fault rather than GM's as a whole, but I see what you mean.
It is a phenomenal GM up until Sadia. Once you get to Sadia, it's just bullshit. I think as a GM, the rest of it's great. Proving Grounds, it's brutal. You kind of have to cheese the boss room a little bit, but I think it's hard PvE. It's what I expect from it. I like it a lot. I think GMs are in a comfy spot right now. If you gave me time, I could probably think of 1 or 2 things I'd want changed, but at the moment, I think they're fine. In terms of raids...
Yeah, I'm overall pretty jazzed, and I think the big reason that I'm as happy about it as I am is that we have better tools at our disposal than we did in the past.
Exactly.
I fucking adore being able to craft my subclass on top of the rest of my loadout to, like, make a build that goes in there and is literally, like, tailor-made to kick the shit out of this strike, even on when the chips are stacked against me. Like, I actually really enjoy that.
So,
what do you think, Hunter?
Just talking, well, real quickly, just because I want to bring this up, because I actually did bring this up earlier when doing the strike, when I was doing my, like, stuff for that challenge. You made the comment about how, like, the certain point in the Corrupted was, like, a pain in the ass, and, like, you had to, like, really put up with it. Fallen Saber, with the starting room of the Warmind bunker, I want to hear your opinions on that one.
Okay, here's the thing.
That room's hard.
GMs,
that's tough.
GMs can be hard.
It's
GMs are supposed to be hard. I think they should be hard. However, if you put an overload that can teleport and a barrier that can make the overload invincible in the same room, you deserve to be castrated.
So difficulty is fine. Bullshit, it's not.
Walk in front of each other constantly.
Yep. I think
we're 2 overloads that
anything that puts the player in a situation, anything that puts the player in a situation where they have to be hyper offensive in a way that will more than likely cause them to die. Like, if I cannot play around it, it is not good game design. And there is no way to play around a barrier servitor and an overload captain, two overload captains, unless you, like, either are extremely patient and waste a shit ton of time waiting for the servitor to, like, slightly move out of the way, or you just go hyper aggro and take a death. Like, that's just not good.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with what you're getting at there. It's the whole, because that's the thing with the way GMs are designed. It's because of how much the chips are stacked against you. You're rewarded, or supposed to be rewarded, and kind of need to complete it by being not passive, but like very cautious and deliberate with what you're doing, like not overcommitting or anything like that. And like you said, then when you get situations like that, it forces you to overcommit, which the mode is basically intended to punish you for doing, which I don't think, like, the game forcing you to do the thing that it wants to punish you for. I agree. I think that there's like a bit of a disconnect there that they could work on, which that actually leads into my real critique, Darker, for raids and GMs. It's not so much the activities themselves. I have a champion problem.
I think we all have a champion problem.
Oh, and it's I actually really I might go on a little mini rant here. I'll try to keep it from being too lengthy. The only big one with like the actual champions themselves are overloads. Overloads frustrate me because they're so buggy sometimes.
They are.
It's already bad enough that they're as aggressive as an unstoppable, but like overload captains specifically, because they have that ability to teleport, they are moving and attacking constantly. So getting the opening is already hard enough, but it's like, I could handle it if that was the only issue. The other problem is that they are buggy as shit with their stunning and their health regen. And that on top of them being that difficult just to pin down, that gets on my nerves quite a bit. But that's more like a critique of the overload champion in a vacuum. I think that just like code-wise, I think there's like they need to like make a little look under the hood there, see if they can get things working a little more like consistently. My main issue with champions is unless it's a Nightfall or a high difficulty lost sector, I don't want champions in it. Because champions are designed as a lock and key system. They're meant to restrict your loadout to solve it via the champion mods that we get during a season, or with the exotics that have intrinsic anti-champion stuff. Which, in a couple of game modes, I like the idea of, oh, I have to use my build crafting and my arsenal to solve this puzzle, is basically what it is. Because once you get the right loadout, you saw that just that one switch from Aggers to Arbalest made our corrupted one even easier than it already was. Like, I like shit like that and getting rewarded for finding the key to the lock. But when you throw champions into everything else where that's not the point, it feels like you're putting an artificial difficulty wall in there, or you're forcibly restricting my loadout. And it keeps me from experimenting in places I want to experiment in. Which is why I love boss fights in raids, because they don't have fucking champions in them. Unless it's Master, which that's my big critique of Master and regular raids. Take the champions out.
Besides Val
there wouldn't be a single champion in the entire raid.
Besides Val now, which has unstoppable no matter what difficulty you're on.
Yeah, the fact that they introduced those into the boss fights, I'm just like, oh, please
no.
don't.
Why would you do this to me?
I don't like them being there because it's literally, you wanted to try out this loadout to try and beat this really tough content? No, you have to use these things. And it's like, you're already, like, restricting my loadouts in other endgame content. Like, it's... Don't restrict my loadout in everything endgame. That's a little obnoxious. Like, there's more than one way to do build crafting stuff in endgame. It's not just the lock and key thing. Like, there's so many more ways to go about it. And if I had my way, like if they just gave me the keys, which they shouldn't currently. By the way, Bungie, hire me, please.
Hire this man.
Please hire me. I would love that. But no, if they just gave me blank check, if they made that mistake, I would literally remove champions from everything that wasn't those first two activities that I listed, like Nightfalls and Lost Sectors. I just don't like them everywhere else.
Okay.
And we've seen through Wyverns and Hive Guardians that they can do difficult things that aren't champions elsewhere. Okay, now I'm done. Hit me.
Well, I was gonna say also because we started going into that topic, do we want to go on to raids then?
Before we
Opinions
do,
on those.
I just want you to know, the ship calling your ship in at the hangar is glitched,
It's
and it
fun.
moves in like hyper
Yep.
slow motion.
Yep.
Wait, what? I need slow-mo Brave Rock. Let's go.
No, I mean slow. Like, watch my stream and look at how. Up, nope, the
Alright,
game
alright,
gave up.
alright. No!
Yep.
Hold on, I'll call
Yeah,
it
it
again. I'll
does
call it
that.
again. Get ready. I'm summoning it.
Hold on, I'm getting.
Oh
getting
no,
the
you got
stream.
time. Don't worry.
That's true. There's delay.
No, I mean it's just
I'm
that
waiting.
slow.
I know. I'm waiting.
I already pressed the switch.
Oh my god. I need to see this. Come on, little engine that could. I believe in you.
Oh, I just wanted to look at my ship.
Actually, we do have
There
a
it comes.
Discord.
Here
I
it
just
is.
don't have it linked
Oh,
to my.
It's gonna be a few seconds behind. Come on,
Twitch
Shippy.
yet.
Let's go, Shippy.
If you are at all
Oh my
interested,
god! It's so
I
far
don't even know
out
why I
there.
paused when I did that. Hold on.
Darker goes, dear God. Agreed.
Here, I can actually do this.
It's so slow.
If you are interested in joining a Discord in which we have people that are happy to Sherpa in Destiny, or you're just looking to make some friends, this is the Discord.
Yeah, please feel free to join.
It
Also,
honestly slaps. We have a lot of fun in
and the
there.
game just fades to black and gives up. I will say, Hunter, why don't you give us your starting opinions on the current state of raids?
On raids, I would say I actually think they're in a good spot. The fact that each raid has their own like unique mechanics that really makes you think is great. In the circumstance of Garden of Salvation, the fact that we had to basically make Gambit a raid, fuck that.
Yeah, that's a little annoying. I agree with you there. That's fair.
See, it wouldn't be as bad if the fact that, like, because it relies heavily on Gambit mechanics, it makes the raid extremely buggy and not function the way it's supposed to function. Like,
if that's even the Gambit mechanics, but you're right.
No.
Just,
I'm not saying
something about.
I'm not saying it's the Gambit mechanics. I'm saying it's the fact that
the tether chaining and the dunking. It's just real buggy.
You are lagging up a storm, my friend.
See, what I'm getting at is it's not the mechanics themselves that are the issue, because Gambit mechanics work fine.
Am I a funky chunky monkey?
You're about 10 seconds behind.
Hold on, I'm gonna hop out of chat for a sec.
Continue.
But yeah, it's because the Gambit mechanics work fine. Otherwise, Gambit itself wouldn't be a functioning game mode. It's more so of having to use those for something as stressful as a raid. I think because of all the like shit that has to go into a raid encounter, like I don't think the Gambit mechanics can keep up with it. And
so I think that in terms of Garden of Salvation specifically, after we did all the challenges and shit, well, not second encounter, fuck second encounter's challenge, but in general, now that I've gotten to do Garden of Salvation more than once, I am starting to get used to its mechanics, and I am starting to think that it is, like 90% of the time, I think it's fine. I think just because of, one, what's required for the div run, and two, how complicated and I guess volatile it is compared to other raids and their mechanics, it just gives Garden of Salvation this terrible reputation. In all sincerity, I don't think Garden's that bad. I really don't. But it's definitely, like, much more intimidating than any other raid, barring legit Riven.
Yeah, my thing is, I will definitely say, like, raids now definitely feel like they're supposed to, where it's entirely, like, communication based, like, you need to talk with somebody, you need to be specific, otherwise, shit hits the fan really quick, which is nice, because that's the whole purpose of a raid, hence why you need, like, 6 people to do it. That and the fact that they feel like raids, because as everybody has stated before, Crota itself does not feel like a raid. That was like a dungeon, if anything. But yeah, so far I think raids are in an okay spot right now.
You like all raids but Vault of Glass, Darker. How do you hate Vault of Glass? It's like the easiest one. The only thing I don't like about Vault of Glass is that it took me 28 runs to get Mythic last.
I was gonna say, the only thing I hate about it is the amount of times we had to run it for everybody. And the thing is, that was just Vault of Glass for everybody. The amount of like times we also had to run like Deepstone to get Connor is.
I still haven't gotten eyes, by the way. Just saying. Just saying.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm okay with Deepstone. Deepstone, I actually find it to be, no matter how many times I do it, it's a very nice raid.
Oh yeah, I love Deepstone.
Not to mention, you get a nice little therapy session like halfway through when you're on the jumping platform in space.
True.
There we go.
Oh, and now he's asking, oh, John, real quick, what are your opinions on raids? How do you feel about their current state?
I, as generally, really adore them. I just think that Garden of Salvation specifically is just a little bit buggy. That's my only real complaint.
Oh.
The teller chaining is very buggy. Vow of the Disciple is my favorite raid I've ever played. Now, granted, I've only started playing since Beyond Light, so really it's just what's in the game currently is what I've been exposed to. But I love Vow. Holy crap, that raid's so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. And the weapons from it are amazing. I think that the way Deep Sight is implemented in that raid is literally perfect. Like, that to me is the gold standard for, like, Deep Sight getting, like, grinding design. Because you're already getting the raid weapons every week, and that's about what you'd be getting in any other raid. But because that's the scarce drops you get week to week, it really feels like you're making significant progress every week when you're getting guaranteed 2 deep sights via the Rolk chest thing, along with the off chance of getting more as you go through the raid each week.
Yeah.
I love it. I think that has been our literal just like gold star standard for deep sights so far. Big fan.
All right.
But yeah, I'm generally happy with raids. Keep doing what you're doing, Bungie. It's a very positive experience.
Can I just say something that's actually, I'm not trying to go like too off topic here, but just like giving our input on stuff and finding like ways to improve. This definitely feels like something that a podcast could be made off of.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Oh, one other side thing. Except for champions and raids, get them out.
Yep, champions and master. Fuck that.
There's in any of it. Just take it out. I'm gonna be real. Just get them out. I don't think champions need to belong in raids. You can have the mechanics and just the enemy density and hard enemies that exist alone be enough to screw with us.
All right.
100%.
Final question. This is gonna be the final one I'm taking, Darker, because I gotta go to bed soon. How does everyone feel about Light 3.0 and Darkness subclasses?
I'm not gonna say dirty things on stream. But I really like what they're doing with Light 3.0 a lot.
So I'm not going to give obviously I'm not going to give my full input yet, just because of the fact of we don't have Arc 3.0 yet, so I can't really say for certain. The implementation of like dark subclasses, I find very satisfying because it basically feels like how Taken King did when we got like the third and final light element subclass. Where like the Hunters got their Night Stalker, Warlocks got the Stormcaller, and Titans got the Sunbreaker. Like, having a new subclass that you have never used before is a nice fresh start to like what your build could be made. So far how Void and Solar have been with their 3.0 aspects, the fact that you actually can like build the subclass up to what you want to run, like you could in D1, but better, I'm actually really enjoying. But like I said, Arc, I can't really give any kind of like feedback in because obviously it hasn't been out, so we're not quite sure how Bungie could treat it. If it's anything like Void and Solar, I think it's going to be excellent and it's going to be really nice.
I completely agree.
I made a comment earlier on my stream saying if I want to see anything with Arc 3.0, just because, yeah, it's nice that the Hunters get the nice little staff and all that, but I kind of also want to see like the original Blade Dancer from D1 come back as well, just because I thought that was kind of fun.
That'd be super neat, yeah.
I think the only reason we wouldn't get that is because Void literally has that now.
I mean, yeah, but they also have like 2, and they're like, I don't know what the actual like terminology for the weapons are, but at least with like Blade Dancer, it's one you can do it's a Bowie knife, and also you can do the little twirl like area damage. Whereas with was it Blade Runner? Is that what that Nighthawk?
I hope so. That'd be funny.
What the fuck is it called?
I don't run it, so I don't know.
It is
Here's
called
how we can work around
Spectra
though,
Blades.
guys.
Spectra Blades.
Yeah, Spectra Blades.
See, I like Spectral Blade. The only thing you have is a light and heavy attack, whereas like Blade Dancer, you have your light swing, which is the same as Spectral Blade, but your heavy attack is also more of an AoE, not a one target uppercut.
Yeah.
All right, hear me out. Here's how we get around the whole Blade Dancer using the knife thing. We just give him the javelin from Season of the Risen.
Yo, seriously, just do that. Just give us that as a super.
That'd be pretty sick.
Literally, it could just be one throw, big damage, area of effect left over that does chip damage and maybe chains electricity. Just give me that. I'll take it. I'll love it.
I'll be honest. I'm going to love whatever they do with Titan for Arc 3.0 because I hate everything except for Thunder Crash.
Outside of Warlock, it can really only go up in quality.
Also, one other thing too, real quickly, in regards to Hunter Arc 3.0, can we get Blink back, please?
We don't.
I'd
deserve
like to see
Blink.
them do it.
I'd like it. We don't deserve
That'd
it.
be sick. That'd be sick.
Giving us Blink back would be the same as giving Titans Twilight Garrison. They can't do it.
It is really tied to Voidwalker's like identity now, isn't it? I didn't even think about that.
I mean, Warlocks, yeah, because Warlocks had it for like.
No, I meant in the fact that it would be fucking busted in PvP.
Oh yeah, no, it would.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. Hunters are already OP in PvP. Let them go nuts.
No, don't make us more OP. I'm tired of getting shit on. Yeah, no, I really like the 3.0 subclasses. I gotta say, after playing D1 a shit ton last week, it really made me realize, like, wow, if I actually got into D1, I would have fucking hated D2 when it came out, because holy shit, being able to customize your class was really, really nice.
Yeah, that would have been really, really underwhelming on launch of D2. Holy shit.
The thing too,
to picking your
the
stuff.
thing too that was also really funny that I completely forgot until we started playing D1 again. I forgot that technically mobility, resilience, and recovery were technically a thing in D1. They just weren't armor stats. They were subclass stats.
Yep.
Yeah, it's weird.
It was interesting. I'm happy it's funny. Different, but I do think it's interesting.
I still find it funny that Blade Dancer had fucking Way of the Drifter.
All right. Now, as an overarching thing for subclass 3.0, since like you said, we don't know what we're getting with Arc, but like I think I can speak like broadly more and just like look at the design philosophy for subclass 3.0. Like, I can't easily put into words how much I like the aspect fragment system. Like, oh my god. And just being able to like flip through all of the other abilities like you could already do for your grenades and your class abilities, like it's just freaking awesome. And I think what made me appreciate it as someone who is very new to D2 relative to some, because I only started playing in Beyond Light. I just like saw the tiniest shreds of the game by proxy through media, basically, before that. And so I got to start playing the game right when Stasis existed, like a month after its launch. And I remember unlocking the light subclasses and just looking at them, I'm like, oh, okay. And then I played with the aspect fragment thing, and I was like, I don't want to use anything but Stasis. Like, this whole interlocking thing where I can just pick what I want is so superior. It, like, made Light 2.0 look laughable by comparison, personally. Which they went out and said that was a little bit part of their goal, because they didn't want it to be as bad as it was, but they did want to give you the shiny new toy thing of, like, oh, I want all the light subclasses to be as cool as Stasis is with its customization, which was why they eventually gave that to us. So, I think that it is almost in every way just flat out a huge improvement over that diamond system.
Light 2.0 is an absolute fucking joke, because it's literally Light 1.0 just with extra subclasses, or just with extra trees.
No, it is.
The thing is, literally, John, Light 1.0 is exactly the same, just no one had middle trees.
Oh yeah, true.
I mean, because the thing about like the
True.
light 3.0s we're getting is they're basically the same as the D1 counterpart with just a little bit more like customization to them.
Which is really cool.
And you're not as restricted as you were to like what vanilla was, because vanilla was like, hey, you get top tree, you get bottom tree, and then when Forsaken came out, you get middle tree, and it's like,
yeah, you get the customizability of D1, but the variety of cool shit of D2. Like that's just the best of both worlds. That's amazing.
Yeah, so it's
Also,
customization's a lot nicer.
Yeah, that actually leads into a different thing that I actually really like. That I like sort of where it seems like they're going with the balance of abilities versus weapons in PvE and PvP, because I think it was in like an old interview that they did like a year or two ago where they admitted they were like, especially in the Forsaken era, like a lot of the game became now like 90% to 10% abilities to gunplay as far as like what was valuable, and they were like, well, we don't want to go back to vanilla D2 because that was all gunplay but overbalanced, and like the abilities were slow and bad. So they were like, we don't want to go anywhere near that. But I think it was in a more recent one they said that they would much rather have a 60-40 split between gunplay and abilities, and I'm like, you know what, in a game like Destiny I can get behind that.
Yeah,
I like that philosophy. I hope they keep working towards it. It really feels like they're slowly getting there because of what the Chris Proctor and the weapons team have been doing to buff the shit out of weapons in PvE, which we've needed. Like, they're making them as valuable as the abilities are, which I think is great.
I came in just to say, Cherry, tell your son to stop laying on my keyboard. I'm trying to get up and go get ready for bed. But
Lay on the
sounds
keyboard.
Like laying on the keyboard. I have 4 streams open trying to support everybody. Because I want to support all of our friends. And
Yay.
And Cade keeps trying to lay on the fucking keyboard.
It sounds like you need to start spraying your keyboard with mint oil, so he's just like, I'm a cat, I hate this.
Alright. I'm gonna call it for the night. I gotta go
sleep.
See, I'm gonna be lurking on the other streams, but I'm not gonna be typing.
I get to see 2 of you tomorrow.
Yay!
Oh yeah, we get to hang out with our PCs.
Also,
I'm gonna tune your shit up.
I forget, John. Are you gonna have a means of playing Destiny tomorrow or this weekend or no?
I unfortunately will not, because my experiments with the Steam Deck were unsuccessful.
Okay.
So the best that I can play is Sunday when I get home.
Because what I might try and do, I just found out that there's a glitch that lets you get like 100 leaves at once. You could just like exploit Finch apparently. So I was,
really?
I kind of.
The Witch Queen thing, right? Yeah.
So
the mission,
yeah,
where you just repeat the story mission. Oh,
I heard that was
I
going to be
could wait, Falcon.
They're looking to patch that soon.
All I'm saying is I can get to Stadia on my phone. I can log in and log out of a destination just to loop it for you. You'll have to do the mission up to the pinch point, but I'll join on you and hold that checkpoint, brother.
Still,
oh guys,
I'm just saying you can sign in on my computer.
Fuck you, right?
Also, by the way, I just want everyone to look at
Use
stream.
A
real quick, my ghost is frozen. It happened again. He does that sometimes.
Oh, poor baby.
He gets a little scared.
No. I'm proud of him.
He gets a little tense sometimes.
He goes, Skelly, help.
Okay, now for reals, I'm going to sleep. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Farewell.